Hey, how come I'm not on the screen, bro? I'm there, but I'm not on like the panels or nothing.
I don't know. And now I have an echo.
Oh, but we're live. We are definitely live.
What's going on, y'all?
What's up, YouTube, Facebook, squad group? Back with another one. Hopefully, everybody. Oh yeah, you are definitely.
I'm there, but I'm not on.
And now I have an echo.
All right. Hey, how you doing, Letitia? What it do, Anthony Alexander? Currently trying to get on screen. I don't know how to get on screen. My restream is acting silly. You might have to push it down.
Currently trying.
James, what's going on? I don't know why it's only showing me.
I have the slightest idea. Mello, where you at, Mello? All business in the vans. Bruh, you got so many posts out there. For real, for real.
Marcella, what's going on?
Sam Day, how you doing? Squad.
Hey, Prince, what's happening?
Mary, how you doing?
It won't show Mike for some reason. I think it's on your end, bro. Oh, okay.
Hold on, you took me away, and then now it's just me on the screen. There we go. Yes. Salute, y'all. Today's special guest was supposed to be Mello. I'm not sure where he's at, but Mello, tap in. We're gonna go ahead and start this. We're glad to have y'all back with another squad talk. The group is growing. We love to see everyone's contributions. I've been out of town. I've been away for a little bit. I'm on my way back home, headed tomorrow morning. It was a great vacation, y'all. So there's some content out there. I actually did a video on my YouTube channel of some of the people that I got to interview. The rest of the content will be members only. So if you're not a member, become a member, please. Marcelo Way, Pizza's High. How
Gina
you doing?
Gill. What's going on, Gina? Thank you for joining.
We're going to do a quick Q&A between us, too. How about that?
What y'all got going tonight? I'm trying to get this camera set up because something's wrong. I messed with something and threw my position off. Sorry.
Finally caught the live. Oh, we glad to have you here, Gina. So, yeah, James Patton. I definitely did the Undercover Floss Mike T's edition. Laugh out loud. I've been trying to go to a lot of different places just to give y'all some inside information on how you can possibly grow from being inside your basement, your garage, your kitchen, to getting into a storefront. It all was a series of propositions. But, Anthony said he getting ready for his vacation. I'm getting ready to go back to work.
Oh,
yeah.
Don't bother Anthony till Tuesday. Wednesday.
Yeah, nobody mess with Anthony till Tuesday, all right?
Unless you win to die.
Yeah, I'm telling you, for real. So, my brother from another mother, the voice of reasoning. I'm going to ask you, how did you get started, sir?
Me, I actually got my equipment on a fluke. I think I've told this story before, but I would look at He Press Nation and just look at packages, and I seen that you can do a firm. And then so one day I did, and it told me how much it would cost. So I was bored one Saturday morning at work and went back on there and did it again, checked out another package and clicked on something and said, your order will be here Tuesday. I said, what the hell? Sat there for, I don't know, a good hour or so. And then my wife called me on my break and was like, from work. She was at work. And I was like, oh, it's some t-shirt equipment show up on Tuesday. It wasn't me. She said, what? So I tell her what happened and stuff. And then she was like, just go on and keep it. You want it anyway. So I kept it. Then I got it. And it sat on my stairs like it was like a landing. You go up one flight, then it was a landing. And that box sat there for I don't know how long before I had opened it, of course, to see what was in there. But before I actually used it, I don't know. It sat on that landing for I don't know, months before I even used it. And then once you watch my YouTube, you'll see my heat press in the kitchen next to the refrigerator. That's when I finally opened it up, but that was like months down the line. And I was terrible. Terrible to say the least.
Wow. So I'm gonna steer off of that because we have asked and answered a lot of these questions, bro. But when you started this group, man, did you ever expect for it to get as big as it's gotten in a short amount of time?
Nah, 6-7 months. We gonna touch that 1,000 real soon.
Yeah.
Nah, I really did, man. It's actually a humbling situation to see how many people really rock with us, how many people contribute. Even the people that just come through and they just look at the pictures and whatever may or may not like stuff, it's still like it's a crazy situation to see that from the position that we began at to be where we are today. It's a dope situation, man. We're small fish in a big pond, but we're opening doors for so many people. You know, I can tell by the guests we've had on these lives in the last couple months, and it's only gonna get better. We got more and more people coming.
Yeah.
It's some shocking people, man, for where we are and what we've done in months. Yeah, I mean, and I sad to say, but I will probably blame this on the coronavirus because so many people was home. You know what I mean? The pandemic helped us we are. But now it's the momentum, man. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill. You know?
That part in a real way. I got a few more questions, bro, and then I'm going to toss the ball over to you. So, seeing that the group is growing and in the direction that's going, what are some of the things that you think contributed to our authenticity, I should say, I guess, to the group?
As far as I think our interaction with it has been good because people see we're not just some people that started something and don't want to be a part of the group. You know, me and you are active in a group every day as much as we can. The people in there, man, there's some dope people in there. Just some people that come to mind: Anthony Alexander, Marcella. Yeah, my man Mello, he didn't stood me up on. I feel like I got stood up at the prom. But my man Mello, Mac the Goon. Yeah, Polk has really been active lately. Yeah. All business, man. I looked at that man and posted 150 posts in the last.
I got to clap. I'm sorry. Man. Overtime work.
I'm not even playing. I looked at how many posts it was at. I looked at it last night. I think it said he had 145 posts. People like that, man. Jason, Maycock, great contributor. It's not even just us, man. It's beyond us, man. It's the people the constituents in the squad make it a worthwhile trip just as much as we do. You know what I mean? So, and I believe that to continue just to stay what we doing, man, and stay this course, we're gonna be all right. I forgot I'm on my guy Rolando. You know,
There, Prince. Yeah,
Leonard Chris,
Yeah.
Leonard Chris, man. There's just so many people, man, that are just active. And if I'm not forgetting everybody's name, it's just a bunch of y'all that
James Patton, Gina
James
Gill.
Patton.
I mean, even to some of the newer members, Pedro, I could shout out. I've seen him been in there consistently. Styles Jaffari or Jaffer. If I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry to butcher you.
Man, that's the company from America,
Jaffer. Yeah. And I gotta say platinum medalist James Patton, because he's you mentioned him, but he's with every light, man.
That's my guy, man.
Very, very consistent.
He's definitely a lifesaver.
So I'm gonna hit this comment section up, and then just one question from the comment section real quick, because it was a great one. When you look back, did you think that you would have this much success in the group? And that's from James Patton.
Nah, man, it was a dream. It was in the back of my head, but man, I just wanted to do something different. Start a group that was more like a homie feel, man. We ain't trying to, of course we got our press time products coming and stuff, but you're not gonna feel like you have to purchase something to be a part of this group. It's a help desk versus a
seller to a
stop shop. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I didn't really think that it. I didn't really believe that it would grow to be what it has and where it's going. I can't say I didn't believe it. I just didn't. I didn't see it, so it was very humbling, especially for us being where we are in this industry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like everybody here, man, it's just the group is so supportive of each other, man. There isn't you rarely see a question that goes unanswered, or you know what I mean? Or sometimes somebody need a recommendation or even a pat on the back. Sometimes we just post pictures because we want somebody to say we did good. You know what I mean? But It's some encouragement, some inspiration, some motivation. And that's the best thing about the squad, man. It's become a family. You know what I mean? So, and like myself and Mike and the others that started the original squad, like it's way bigger than us. And so I cannot never put that down. You know what I mean? And to know that we got a bunch of people that just rock with us, and they didn't know us from a can of paint. You know what I mean? We all met over a can of tuna, man. So
that's how it started. That's definitely how it started. Before we move on, y'all, and then there's been a lot of passings, but this one here home, DMX, Earl Simmons, was laid to rest yesterday, I believe, if I'm wrong. I've been on vacation, but born in 1970 and laid to rest in 2021. I don't want to say no exact time because I don't know, but RIP, man. To me, he was a legend. I mean, I really listened to his music a lot in the shop, so rest in peace to DMX.
Yeah, man, rest in peace. I'm gonna probably get hurt for saying this. I wasn't the biggest DMX fan because I was a Pac fan, but I respect what he did for hip hop. You know?
Yeah. I was an X fan for life. One more road to cross. I'm gonna stop right there. You know what I'm saying? My wife said I was singing the other day, so that's about it.
Yeah. We have some more comments over here.
All right, so let me hit this comment section. Are you on YouTube?
Am I on YouTube?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I can see YouTube. I can see everything. I just can't see who the Facebook, who's in the squad. I can see
got you.
YouTube though.
I'm definitely on Facebook, and we got Nate Love. What up, fam? Sam Day, DMX for life. Pedro, RIP, rest in peace to DMX. Um, DMX, rest in peace. Hometown Hero 914, stand up. That's Sam Day. James Patton says, now that, hold on, y'all got to bring this a little bit closer. Now that you see where the group is, no, you already answered that. No, now that you see where the group is at the motives you take, or what motivates you to take the group to the next level? I butchered that question, James Patton, my bad.
Um, for me,
Yeah.
I just see that what motivates me, man, is the contributions that everybody in the squad makes on a daily. That's
Yeah.
the motivation to keep this platform open, to build this platform and keep it a safe place is number one. I mean, I don't, outside of that, man, that's really it, man. Just to be able to, it feels good to go somewhere where, you know, excuse me, I'm gonna show my age with this one, like Cheers. Y'all remember the show Cheers and Norm come in, everybody be like, Norm. You know what I mean? That's the type of environment we want the squad to be, you know what I mean? Where it's welcoming and
Yeah.
love in there, man, you know. So that's the goal, man. I think that's really it right there. And then another thing is the squad is a place where we all come up together. There ain't no big me, little you. You know what I mean? Everybody's on the same platform. Because as you see, like,
let me pause you. Let me pause you. Can you please repeat that one more time? Just please.
No big me, no little you. It's all about us.
It's all about us, the whole squad.
You know, so like you see with these, man, we didn't have econo transfers, but then we've had just everyday squad members, you know, that not even YouTubers on this thing, and it's gonna continue to be that no matter how big we get, because we all came from nothing, man. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
everybody, each one of us deserves to be highlighted for what we do, because no matter big or small, we all have a contribution to this industry as a whole. You know what I mean? Whether we sell a shirt a week or a million shirts a week, it's all everybody's as one here. But I mean, that's really that. Let me see.
So you consider us family then, right? I say we one big family.
Here, that's what it is. That's the whole vibe. That's the whole vibe.
Look out for each other. That way you can ask. There's no stupid questions. Hey, Rachel Bias, that part. I got to say that to you. I'm pointing at my Facebook and I'm pointing here. Yes, I do butcher a lot. I'm sorry. But I always apologize. That's what the crying emojis and the smiley faces is for.
Let me read a few of these. Gina Gill said, I can't wait to get to my new place to get back in the groove. We waiting on you. I've been seeing you on IG, Gina. You've been still dropping. It ain't stopped you. You still moving.
I've seen her. That train moving.
Yeah. His inspiration design said he liked my hoodie. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's repping my region, man.
Pacific Northwest.
Somebody said that's a sick hoodie seat. Thank you. Appreciate you. I can't see your name.
That's a sick hoodie. Let me go on back. My fault, man. I'm gonna drop the ball.
You know,
I'm just happy to have everybody here. And I hate looking down when I'm supposed to be looking at y'all. I believe it was Pedro. It's you can cop it at 12goingapparel.com. I did drop that in the comments. If you're interested, he got it on there.
12goingapparel.com.
12goingapparel.com.
Somebody said, man, I'm so proud of y'all in the squad. Thank you. You're part of it too. We couldn't have did it without y'all, period.
Yeah.
Somebody else said, I added a few people today.
We appreciate
you. I can't see who you are, but I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank y'all for helping us grow, helping just the whole squad grow.
I'm trying to see where you at. You must have went all the way up the list.
You missed like 50 questions. Somebody said, man, I've learned so much since I joined the squad. That's what it's about. That's what we've been trying to do from the jump. It's a learning environment. Gina Gill said a lot of the big fish are forgetting that the little fish are still supporting them, and they moved on and are forgetting about the little pond they came from. It's disappointing to see. That's definitely true, and that's why we trying to be down here, guppies in this Shark Tank and try to make something from nothing. You know what I mean? So.
Yep, and it's a thing.
When you look
so
back, I already answered that.
I got asked a question. Finally, me. Hey, y'all, I went out to eat, and my sister-in-law, man, she's a character. I'm gonna stop right there, and then we're gonna go to part 2. But the decals, the story on those is, I got one right here, and he's comparing this to transfer vinyl and some other things. And I got a few more. I got them for free. You could buy them in bulk, and I believe they're stock transfers. I haven't done my due diligence yet. I haven't got back home to press these, but I got a few to press up. I'm thinking about getting into that myself, but you know me. I'm going to put it right on YouTube. We're going to try to drag this across the concrete like we did Super Color. I know I love Super Color, so we're going to see if this holds up. I'm trying to get as I can to the screen. That's the back of it, by the way.
I have never used Super Color for the record.
Yeah, you never use it? Man, they made my life easy. A lot of people complain about the cost, but it's brought me money. It's brought me contracts. Squad, go support DTF 411 group. That's Anthony Alexander. That's for the DTF questions. James Patton. Nate Love. Reach one, teach one. That part. For sure. Rachel Bias. Gina is so right. Thanks, Queen, for saying that. It's true, though. It's like what Seek was saying. That's the point that, I don't want to get considered, or the point that I've ever been put in, because I still go to everybody's YouTube, even the newer ones that's recommended on my page. I'll go on their page and like they stuff, watch it all the way to the end, just like they are Stan Banks, or they are Gina Gill, or they're a Hard and Hustle Printing. You don't have to be one of those 2.5 million subscribers for me to watch you. Shoot, I remember being stuck at 50 subscribers for the longest. And to get those little 50 subscribers, I was happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow, I got 50 people watching me. But, to be where I'm at now, I still can't. I won't change. The surroundings around me may change. But me, I never change. So I'm still going to be supporting those little YouTubers. Seek's still going to be there supporting those little YouTubers. Like he said, we are little guppies in a big shark pond. And, they try to knock you off. But we've been doing these guest appearances since the beginning of the year, right, Seek?
Yeah. Right.
And then everyone.
Beyond that, actually, I think.
We have the lowest subscriber counts out of everybody, I believe, that we done had on, other than some folks that's in the squad that haven't started a YouTube page. Yeah. So that speaks volumes. I mean,
yeah.
In a sense, you got to say we reaching people out there some type of way. How's the squad's name getting out there? And then every once in a while, you get some people that's in there for some BS. I'm going to call it what it is. And you just got to weed those people out. Unfortunately, but authenticity. I mean, the realness, keeping it the way that it's supposed to be. Really, we don't like folks to come in and force feed you decals. Y'all just seen the decals, artwork, websites, none of that stuff. That's why we have a dedicated day, which we use, and that's Saturday for all my squad constituents. And we will be shutting it down. I usually shut it down, or my partner over here shuts it down Sunday. So that means from 12 a.m. it's shut down on a Sunday morning, because we don't want that to linger around. That's not what we're here for. But any questions over to DTF? Like I said, y'all check Anthony out on DTF. That's 411. I've been out in the sea for about, a week, 2 weeks now. So my brain's a little bit.
411 on DTF Printing, I think is what it's called. Yes.
411 on DTF.
Somebody asked a question in the squad. How long have you both been in the business? Is your love for it the same? I'm going to let you go first on that.
So let me let you know something before I even answer that question.
Hold on. Let me stop you one quick. My fault. JBM Designs is in the comments. JBM, bro, I need you on one of these lives with us, man.
So with the squad talk, JBM, just being me. We've been watching you, brother.
Yeah, man, we need you on.
We just see you grow. We definitely need you on the squad talk. 31st Society. How you doing? I was trying to find your channel the other day. It would not let me do it, but I ain't got no reception out here on the sea. But back to the original question at hand. He hasn't answered yet. I don't think JBM has. No.
Drop your IG in the comments, JBM, if you would, please, so I can send you a message.
I always say I started in 2018. I didn't have no physical equipment in 2018. Maybe I did have one piece of equipment, but I wasn't doing nothing. I got real active at the end of 2018. I started purchasing equipment and, messing up stuff. So I had a whole year of mess ups. Backtrack. I want to say the middle of 2017, not 20. I always say the end of 2018, and it's not true. Because I saw the bomber jacket. Whenever Stan posted that bomber jacket is when your boy got started. When he spoke into the lens and he said, get off your ass and start, that's when I started at that very point. Because I felt like he was directly speaking to me. My love for this has never changed. I do love vinyl. I'm finding, though, the long run with the vinyl, not to knock anybody's vinyl, because I love vinyl. Y'all should know who I rock with, y'all the squad. But vinyl has a tendency to peel off if it's not pressed right. And, my parents got a lot of my shirts when I first started because I had no one to sell them. So, when you making test shirts and stuff, you at this point, nobody ain't buying nothing because you trying to get out there. You brand new to the market. You making shirts every night like I'm making shirts. You don't want them just laying around. You want people rocking them so they can say, hey, my son did this, or, it's just advertisement in that sort of way. But now, going back to their house and looking at some of the shirts that I did give them, I could see the vinyl that I was using at the time, the cheap stuff from Amazon, the Cricket bomb from Walmart and Michaels and wherever. I'm saying? All of that stuff is falling off their shirts. And even then, I was overkill pressing. I mean, I didn't mention it until I really got in heavy to the YouTube videos as a sneak tip, but I've always been an overpresser, y'all. I mean, the stuff may be 5 seconds on the package, but for Mike, it's going to be 15 seconds because I'm going to press it. I'm going to press it. It's all about the longevity. Plus, my name is tied behind it. So that part. And the second part, do I still love it? To this very day, I still love it. The T-shirt industry in general, not just vinyl. I love everything that comes with it. The stumbles, the pitfalls. So I didn't got mad at it. What did I say? You see, I said Jay-Z straight line. I got mad at it, kicked it, screamed, yelled, didn't want it no more, fell back in love with it again. But
Man,
this is a part of my life.
Part of the game.
It's a part of the game. Don't quit.
For the most part, yeah. I think that for me, like I got started, like I told you, I got my equipment, and then like start doing stuff, and then my wife's nephew was murdered, and we did a bunch of RIP shirts for him, and that was like really the kicker. That was like me doing a whole bunch of shirts and really feeling the love for it.
Yeah.
But like kept it going. Then from there is when people saw those shirts and people start coming at me. Like the first few shirts were, I got excited. I went on Jiffy Shirts and ordered a bunch of tester shirts and
yeah,
brand new tester shirts. And then I posted it in a group I was in. I don't remember which one at the time. And they were like, why you buy brand new shirts? I said, because if one come out good, I can sell it. And that was the thought behind that. And just did a bunch of stuff, played with designs, tried to make designs, which was hot garbage. But I kept going. And then, I'm getting better every day, but I'm still not where I should be with all the free time that I have because I don't focus as much as I ought to. And as far as
you got about 400 fire designs, bro. Stop playing. I ain't gonna let you tell that lie like that.
tell you, man, like I tell you all the time,
hot designs over there, just hiding.
Like I tell you all the time, man, I fall in a hole, broke my leg, and I found $100 in that same hole. You know, that's how them designs come out, man. You know? But like as far as the love, I do still love it. I love the industry. I love the group. I love the lives. I love bringing on the people and, you know, shining light on the people and being a voice. I guess the word I want to be is being a catalyst to some of these people. You know what I mean? And being able to display other people's talents and give people a way to be seen, whether you're big or you're small. That's the part I love more than actually pressing a shirt. I mean, but if you need a shirt, holla at me. You know, I ain't about to turn it down or nothing.
There you go.
You know, but I like right here, man. I just like being I like being being a voice for the people, man. You know, I still get rewarded by making shirts and putting these orders together and stuff, but my reward is this, man, to see the reaction from the crowd, see the reaction from, you know, to be a first. Like I used to do music real tough, and there's a whole bunch of people, like I put them in the studio for their first time in their lives. And that was more the rewarding for me than for me to have come out with a song and everybody love my song. You know what I mean? So
right.
That's where I get my reward from.
It's a special type of feeling, ain't it?
It is, man.
It's something so real to that. It's like, you know, and it's not a monetary gain. It's more of at the end of the day, I help somebody else out.
Yeah.
And that's a feeling that can't be touched. You can't match that to nothing else. I got to read some of these comments. They've been going.
Let me read a couple over here that have been sitting for a while.
Okay.
31st Society.
Like, hello, 31st.
And you know, that's one of that's my people right there, man. I got a couple thousand subscribers now. She was literally like one of my first 10 and been rocking ever since her and her husband.
Salute to you, 31st.
But she said people are watching y'all and they just don't comment. That's the truth. I found that out. The hard way. I found that out.
Yeah, we found out.
Marcella said the best apologizer around. I'm not sure what that was related to.
That's probably me because I do a lot of apologizing because I do a lot of butchering. I ain't ashamed to admit I messed up.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah, I love to be on one of your lives. I'm gonna get at you. I'm gonna send you a message. Finally, Star Credit said, finally, I'm able to tune in with y'all live. Right on, appreciate you.
That's
I see
Samuel.
you on all the other lives.
That's Samuel right there. Samuel Isaac.
31st Society said, I love super color and vinyl. I've been doing epoxy cups. Now I need to do posts. Post them. Come to the group. Come post them.
Let us see what you're doing.
Somebody said, Mike showed me what real support means. Supported an absolute stranger. Mike ain't never met a stranger. That's why. Mike ain't never met a stranger in his life.
No, I just try to show the love because, you know, people is cruel out here. It's a cruel, cruel world. And y'all know I got a lot of children, and I teach my children to be kind, but sometimes, you know, you be too kind to a fault. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Good question. I can't see who it is because it's in Facebook, but somebody asked, reflecting now, what would you do different now knowing what you know?
That's probably James Patton, I'm going to say, because he be asking them soul touching questions.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, man, right on time with him.
I'm telling you, man. For me, I would have started with a bigger heat press.
Really?
Yeah.
That's James Patton. I confirmed it. It is James Patton.
Yeah, I probably would have started out with a 16 by 20 because I feel I started out with my 15 by 15 Impress. If I would have known what I was buying, I would have got a 16 by 20, and that might have opened me up to want to be able to want to piece those all over print shirts together and all that stuff from the jump. Now I just have no desire to do any such foolery as to take all that paper, piece all that together. I'm not going to be a fool if you do it, but shouts out to you. I don't have the patience for it.
Yeah.
Also, learning this tax season, because this is my first season of filing taxes for my business. I would have kept my stuff together from the jump. If you got a business and you never kept taxes, all your inventory, the size of your room, mileage, and all that, keep track of that now, because it's hell when you go to the tax person.
That part.
Yeah, you should have, man.
You said it like it's Nightmare on Elm Street.
Man, you understand. My wife, you can't hear her or see her, but she said because of this, she could kick my ass.
My answer to that question is, that was a great question, man. The structuring part. Like I said, when I started, I'm pretty sure when Seek started, and like a lot of us, well, that's outside of the squad, that was like into the t-shirt game. It was around 2017, 2018. It wasn't nobody saying, hey, you might need to do this to structure your business. Like Seek said, I got to piggyback off of him, the business side of it all. When I went from basement to store, and then finding out that I had to have these certain type of insurances and these liabilities may occur, people may try to sue you in different, positions and blocks that you got to have in front of you. It was a lot. It was overwhelming. That in itself made me want to say, bump it. Okay, I'm cool. I stay in the basement. I don't need to do all this extra stuff. But not being afraid of the growth and continuously going, that's what, I wish I would have paid a lot more attention to that. Yeah. And I had that same problem that you're having now, see, with oh my gosh, I don't know what I spent. I don't know where it went. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I had that problem initially. So that's why we're going to do the Squad Talk Business Edition, because that's a very important component to this. I mean, we could show you all day how to make a shirt, how to create a shirt. And you can get value and knowledge and tips and tricks and all of that, how to make your shirt or your license plates or your hats or whatever it is better. But the true thing about it is you need to know the business side if you decide to become a legit business. But once you sell that first shirt, regardless in the government size, you are a business. And you know what can hurt you is not having your LLC and not having it structured. So you can have your LLC, right? But then,
hold on before you go on that. You don't necessarily need an LLC to start out with.
No, you don't. I say it because I'm in the store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I use LLC because
to look at in the future if you just want to get started.
Yep. And we'll break down the differences, in a Squad Talk Business Edition. I use an LLC because if my business was to get sued, it would only affect my business and not my personal life. We'll get more into detail as we do Squad Talk Business Edition.
And then I got people, I haven't even talked to Mike about this, but I got a few people lined up already for the business edition that aren't necessarily in a t-shirt business, but they're small business owners that started out of their home just like most of us. So I got a couple of good ones lined up for that already. We just trying to figure out a date. Mike got to get home.
Yeah, I'm on my way. I'm going home. I'm coming home. I'll be there tomorrow, though, for real.
For organization, Marcella, shout out Marcella, wherever this is. She got these guys, the ultimate business planners. She got the daily bookkeeping log sheets, like $5-6 on her website.
Yeah.
She is, if you still out there, Marcella, put in the comments, but like it's just some stuff to help you get going. She also has some order forms, but they'll help you keep some type of structure. As you just see me pick up packets off my table, but I did buy a hole puncher and I went to Goodwill and I bought a bunch of binders to keep all that stuff in. I just haven't took the time to start situating it, but those will help you keep a little order, a little structure. But definitely with your business, keep it structured, because you go to them tax people. Like I went down there with a stack of receipts and a stack of bank statements, and it was hell. Then they want to know how long did it take for me, or how much the distance between the post office and me going to get shirts, and I didn't have none of that shit documented. So y'all keep your business structure, man. Keep track of your transactions and all that. Even if you're working out your house, they want to know the square footage of your house. They want to know the area you work in, the square footage of that specific area, a room or whatever in your house that you use. And so, like, just keep all that together. That's definitely an important thing. Like, it was hell trying to get all this stuff together. And I had to go back through all these damn transactions through my bank statements. And initially, I didn't even have a business account, so that made it even worse because a lot of transactions came out of my personal account, and it was crazy.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to respond to Facebook as it's been going. It's been a lot that's been went on YouTube, brother. I didn't get to catch.
And then another thing, like, again, we're not no type of tax experts or nothing. I'm just telling you some stuff from
trying to save y'all from tripping. Look, I make the mistake so you don't have to. It's one of my famous punchlines. And Seek over there that made a mistake so y'all don't have to. So y'all learn from him.
You've been in business too. Somebody said Marcella Ritchie, that business planner is a game changer. It really is. That was a dope idea to come with. As soon as I seen it, I didn't even watch the video. I just ordered it because I knew I was going to need help in structuring. 31st Society said, I hope I can catch the live business edition tax man like details. Those will probably be like on a Wednesday. We're still trying to figure out a date, but they'll be starting in the next 2 to 3 weeks.
Yep.
Right here on YouTube and in the squad.
The dates keep getting pushed back, y'all, due to the rigorous work schedules, and then I got an extended stay on vacation, which I should have been home by now. I got orders piled up, but my wife said I needed it. The Lord said I needed it, and I'm most appreciative of it because I'm reboosted. I'm ready to go, y'all. I'm about to be on go mode for the next 2 months.
Start creation. Y'all put like a list together of everything we need. That's something we can try to work on, posting in the squad. Just some like I say, man, no tax expert, but we'll point you in the direction of getting it together. 31st said that trial and error. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's a learning curve out there for real. But you got to make sure that you're doing business numbers, though, before you become a business, too. If you only making a shirt once or twice a month, I would keep that as a hobby. There ain't no sense of paying taxes on that. Now, if you at the point
but still keep track of it for that day.
Keep track of it. Now, you got to keep, I ain't saying don't keep track of it, but I would keep it at a hobby level. I mean, if it don't have to be a LLC or, a DBA or something like that, if this is, once again, let me clarify myself. You doing a shirt or two every 2 weeks or something like that, or maybe a birthday party, and then 2 or 3 months go down the road and you doing something else, something like that. Now, if you doing shirts, day in and day out, and you pumping them, I'm just letting you know, Uncle Sam want his cut. He ain't playing. Now, I ain't talking about Uncle Samuel Isaac on here. I'm talking about Uncle Sam. He coming out.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No.
Natural said, if y'all are looking for a home business tax person you like to have on Squad Talk, let me know and I'll contact my hookup. Please do.
Most definitely.
Please do. And then if you would, just DM me at 12 Gone Apparel on Instagram. Please. I would love that. Appreciate you. Somebody else said, if y'all need a tax person, I got the plug. I can't see the squad.
I'm at Marcel Ritchie right now. Jason Maycock, Mac the Goon. Vacation is well needed from time to time. Yes, it is. Mac, bro, you need a vacation, bro. Take yourself a vacation, man. I ain't seen you take one yet.
I
You
know.
was out for 20 minutes one night, and that's you and all business demands. Both of y'all take a day off. Just rest. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Alexander said, "Yes, sir. Just mail my check off." Yeah, them quarterly checks. Um, that's something again when you're structure your LLC, you got to pay them quarterly taxes, and what it is a stipend of money that you pay every quarter. Like it may be it may be $300, or it may be a total of 1,000 altogether, but you make consistent little payments, 250, 250, 250, 250, and you just pay them on time, and that keeps Uncle Sam,
Ginger Snap Decal and Design said any word on when we'll be able to order press time products. I'm working on it. Just got these in today. If you can, I don't know where my camera is, but these will be the photo panels, 11.5 by 18 photo panels. Mike got some more stuff when he gets off vacation. But we're working on it right now. It's gonna be really soon. Like right now, we got a bunch of prototypes.
Yeah.
And
we really want to get a feel for the market, what people will want. Yeah. So that's why we keep pushing it out there and then taking it back. Like I still got some samples I got to send out to people. That let y'all know I was trying to hustle and bustle before I came on vacation. So, but everybody that's done a review on them, they like them. If y'all seen them, check them out. I don't have one on hand. C got some blanks he's showing them.
Yeah, we have some. Gotta find my camera. We got some circles, some hearts. So we started out with smaller states, but now the states are getting bigger. I think this is Mike's state of Ohio.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have some bigger size states and trying to get some keychains as well. But I don't know. We're trying to figure that part out, but yeah.
You got a finished one that they can see, bro?
A finished one?
Yeah.
Some small states for like earrings or keychains. I think would be a good addition. That's a present.
What best uni say is the gloss for me?
Yeah.
That gloss on there takes it very well.
Is dope. I have some other ones somewhere, some of the states, but I don't remember where I put them off top.
Yeah, we do got some California, Jason. They're just a little bit smaller. I think we can possibly get you out. Hit Seek up. Hit 12. Actually, hit Press Time Products out.
Like a photo of me and my wife.
Yeah. I'm about to put the Gmail in there right now.
But yeah, like I have some states too, and I don't know where I put them at. My room is in a disarray right now.
You've been working.
Somebody said you need a real clientele to keep the doors open in the beginning. You definitely do.
That's Marcel Ritchie. And then Jason Maycock asked about California. Hit that Gmail up, Jason, that I just dropped.
Oh, he said Jason want Californians?
Yeah.
I got some right here, Jason. We got more. I got a box of little stuff here. Got some Californians.
Right there. Yep.
My camera's down there, so when you see me looking up, I'm looking up on my camera's at the bottom. But we do got some Californians right now. You know my Instagram, man. Hit me up, Jason.
He said right on.
Ernesto.
Use your slogan.
Bro, I'm about to use this.
Right on.
Ernesto said he ain't my uncle. Uncle Sam ain't my uncle either. I feel you, fam.
Hey, I'm just saying. New York's is here. I just haven't got home to get to them and sort them out. We actually got some New Yorks and some other states. I don't want to just start shouting out the states that I do got because I want to make sure what I'm saying is true to what I got. And right now, y'all see I'm in a hotel or condo room, whatever you want to call it. Ready to go home, y'all, and work. I loved it.
Max said in 2 weeks he gonna take the day off because it'll be his daughter Callie's birthday.
You need that, bro.
Yeah, you do.
You need that time off, man. Appreciate that Grizzly Grit, though. I know you see me on there, hashtag Grizzly Grit.
Will we offer the state of Indiana? Yes, we'll have all 50 states.
Yep. And it's a process. So I'm about to read some more of these comments because a lot that got passed. Pedro Mall, I'm going to say Pedro Lopez says $400 or more depending on the state is considered a business.
Yeah.
Interesting fact right there, y'all. You heard that? $400 or more depending on the state is considered a business.
Yeah. And most of y'all are doing that today.
Yeah, really. That's that part. Cheryl Lynn, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while.
40 acres. What's happening?
40 acres. How you doing? I have learned so much from the people on the squad. Yeah, Cheryl, it's a big old community of people. I call them family. You know, we say constituents, and you know we make a little fun of the crickets out there. But we all family. We all family.
About to do some Georgias. I got some Georgias too. I got some Georgias right here on the left of me, actually.
Yeah, we got the state of Georgia. We a rap group now. That's what Anthony Alexander said. I'm going back to the comments.
Tennessee is coming. Like we still getting all the states wrapped up, but it's coming.
Yeah. Ashley Crocker, how you doing? You came. It don't matter that you late. You here with us. That's all that matters. We appreciate you being in here.
What's going on, Ashley?
Facts. Do y'all have any VA? We got VA. I wasn't impressed with the size of VA.
Yeah,
I kind of shied away from it because the size.
They up on the VAs. They are like babies.
Like literally babies.
Wee little baby prints. I don't know why they gave us these, but they're working on getting the sizes right on them. But we do have like a few of these little babies. You can wear them as an earring or put them on your keychain.
That was 1960s. 1960 earring. That's some go-go earrings right there.
Swear like a hoop earring, you
know. Wow. Laugh out loud. 40 Acres in the Mule says Photoshop since 1990. I've been on Photoshop since 1990.
Oh, yeah, you're a master.
Wow. Grandmaster.
Man.
Literally. Are you teaching classes, 40 Acres in the Mule?
Cut it out on a cricket? What you cutting out on a cricket? I didn't even know crickets cut.
I thought they only held up tables, from what I understood. I didn't know nothing about no cut.
Held down paperwork.
Oh, big paperweight. That's what you meant to say.
Yeah. I'm just playing. Cameo, we got a message to our cricket users.
Hey, Mello, don't be mad at us neither. If that's why you ain't come on here, do not be mad at us because we talking about the damn cricket, all right?
Mello, that's
why you, Mello. Don't be mad at us because of the cricket jokes, all right? Anyway, you got to get it done. You know what I mean?
I forgot more than I remember. Cut out the earring, VA. Oh, yeah. These is like some big hoops like they used to wear in the 90s. You got a little thing on. Got a little bitty VA.
You had that great long part right through the center of your head.
Just bam like that there. And get you a bubble. You in there like swimwear. Yeah, I don't know why they cut these, man. They messed up on the order on our request, but
we're getting that fixed. Team Cameo, huh? Styles Joffrey.
Connie said, "Don't be hating on cricket. I love cricket. I'm so glad you do. Somebody has to."
Yeah, it would be a market for him if it wasn't. But no, Connie, we appreciate you joining us. He's usually on my lives when I go on live on Facebook. So since I have everybody from the squad, or a lot of the folks, or at least a good 30 of us maybe. How y'all feel about the those lives? Yay, nay. Some of my YouTube people. How y'all feel about those? I'm sticking true to the t-shirt. I'm just trying to show a little bit of the inside. If I can ask that question.
And then while y'all answering his question, consider this one as well. What y'all think we can do to make the squad better? Make it a better experience?
Ashley Crocker says stop coming for VA. Jason.
No. That's not about VA. I'm talking about just the size. I don't,
Yeah, the size of that shape is like, where's the coverage?
Yeah, we just talking about the size. Like when you look at even this, so this, it should have been at least this big. This is Washington. See the size? They messed up when we ordered these. So you see how small that is? They messed up. That's all I'm talking about is the size. My cousin used to go to Virginia, My best friend's from Virginia. You know how that, you know what I'm talking about?
And we don't want nobody to feel slighted or cheated neither. Connie said, I like the lives. Keep them coming. Somebody said they love everything they watch everything we drop. Very influential. Hold on, let me get back on Facebook. Mac, the goon, says very influential. Ashley L. Crocker said, I know, I'm just joking.
JBM said, they have to get the VA right. Yeah, they got to get it right.
Yeah, they got to get VA right.
Yeah, but it's coming, though. They coming, man, with the good sizes, the nice sizes. Star Credit said, y'all doing good to me. Thank you. I appreciate you. Appreciate y'all for rocking with us. I can't say that. Y'all see I be putting my little cry post in the squad like every week. Thanking y'all for messing with us, rocking with us,
Hey, hashtag go tell C to cry in the car. We ain't gonna tell nobody. Got you back, brother.
That is funny. Connie said, I say do some on how to create a design. Show how you do it like a tutorial. I have a couple tutorial videos on my channel, but Mike T's got a bunch on how to create in Silhouette Studio. I know you're a Cricut user, but Silhouette Studio you can still use the design in, and Cricut won't be mad at you.
Yeah, that part for real, because I've seen it done over and over. I'm gonna bring the courses back. It's just more so when I'm doing them, I tend to skip steps, and I do not like doing that because for a new person that's getting on, that's just brand new to Silhouette, maybe just downloaded that software, I feel like I'll be skipping important stuff that I need to say. And a lot of times it's hard to go back and edit all of that into the video because by the time I realize it, I didn't already put it out to y'all. And then I'm like, dang, I meant to say this right there. And I should have said this right there. And this is, but more than likely, if you drop the question in the squad, I'm going to answer. I am going to continue with the tutorials over Silhouette Business Edition. And I'm going to continue to review.
Star Creation and Mike, she wants to see your shirt. Show your shirt.
My shirt?
Yeah.
My shirt says, Hubby, just love her. And my wife's shirt says, Wifey, just love him. So it's the opposite. There you go. Check it out one more time. And this I bought for one of my undercovers. It should be posted. I keep losing footage though on YouTube for some odd reason, man. I don't know what's going on. I did 2.5 hours at this embroidery shop yesterday morning and had like some real juicy details. I go to upload it, or I go to make sure it's saved or uploaded or whatever. And I'm driving down the road with the dude that left from the embroidery shop. It's nowhere to be found. So I'm like, I go to another store and I do another interview over embroidery and DTG actually. Did a great hour and a half with him. Lost all the information. I don't know how. I pressed the save button. I don't know what's going on. And I reached out to YouTube, but we'll see if I ever get that back. You know. But Jason Maycock says, oh, go ahead.
You probably about to read the same thing I was.
You said 40 Acres and Mule says if I join Grizzly Gritter, hold on, bro, I cannot see that. It's on YouTube. Something about Grizzly Gritter. Can you see that? That question went up too quick. I'm trying to find it. I'm sorry. It was something about if they joined Grizzly Gritter and phone consultation. I don't know exactly who that was.
40 Acres said. 40 Acres said, I spent $40,000 and ain't sold a shirt yet, but that was last week. It's coming. You
yeah.
Get that back. Don't even trip.
Oh yeah. That initial learning curve, and then you eventually get the word of mouth. Word of mouth is what's gonna carry you up off your feet. Then once you get that initiated, it's just like wildfire. It just catches and it goes and goes and goes. You can eventually invest into a website, or if you want to do cards, such like I do cards. I leave cards at the most randomest places, and if a person if they like. So when I drop these cards off initially, I leave something on top of the card, right? He hooked me up with a card plug. So I'll drop this card, right? I just did it at this restaurant that I was at. And then on top of this card, I would leave like a receipt. If you find this card and you take a picture of it, you get 20% off your next order. It's just a slick way. You know what I'm saying? So the person actually took a picture of it and they sent it to me. So he automatically gets 20% off his first order with me. It's all about how you upsell yourself. I'm a talkative person. Like the voice of reason said next to me. I keep pointing the wrong way. I ain't never met a stranger. I'm just talkative. Maybe it's my heart. I don't know. I need to read this comment from Jason Maycock. I think we should do a monthly T-shirt exchange. Completely volunteer. For example, 2 people swap business logo shirts. If you don't want to participate, no problem. Could be like a Secret Santa type of thing. Let me see. On a monthly basis. Get what I'm saying? Probably have to keep it in the USA because of shipping charges, more than likely. That's a great idea, Jason. The thing is I don't want folks to confuse that for a means to sell. And yes, it's out of genuine heart, but you never know people's true motives. And unfortunately, I've had people come in the group. They start off with just showing us pictures of their work. Then all of a sudden, they got a whole paragraph this long. Logos, designs, pictures, 3D images, and you know what I'm saying? And they saying it, I'm reading it, but I'm hearing it like this. Buy now. And I don't know. So that's a great idea. We will revisit that. We'd have to just figure out how exactly we would go about doing that.
I agree with that. We'll work on some though, Jason, to figure it out. I think it would be a cool thing and just cross promote each other.
Yeah.
Somebody said I feel like live it should come with a popcorn gas card or something. Oh yeah.
Oh shoot. For real. Yeah, that's Anthony Alexander.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah, gas card or something. For real, yeah. Yeah, that was him.
Or a pot of that cabbage you had the other night, Anthony Hill.
Yeah, for real. Just teasing us like that was wrong, man. I smelled it through the damn screen. What that boy?
Here it is.
Pretty good.
Yo, if I join the Grizzly Glitter, if I join the Grizzly Gritter, do I get phone consultations or not? What's up? Man,
you get up to 3 20-minute consultations. If we have to go further, we'll talk about that. But generally we can get that, figured out. I haven't really figured out the kinks. What's up, Stan? But it's pretty much you get at me right now. People that's not even joined, and I'm not to downgrade myself. There's people that's not members that hit me in my my messenger. I mean, I don't have a whole lot of time to sit there and do like 2 or 3 hours. Now, if you're going to pay me for those 2 or 3 hours, we could talk about something, but 20, 30 minutes at tops, and I'll be willing to help you out.
Somebody said that's crazy. Mike, I just did that shirt for a couple.
What, this shirt? You did this for me. Didn't even know it. Look at that.
Big Boy Prince says, since you both do vinyl, what is your take on DTF? Bro, I'm about to do it. I got a printer. I got the Artisan 14 right here.
I don't care if the camera mess up. Show them what it look like.
Yeah, I got the, where is it? Can you see it?
Right there on top.
1430 right there. I'm about to convert that. I'm about to get on it. I think it's for the cost of what it costs to do it is worth trying. I did the same thing with my Epson to turn it into a sublimation printer. So you'll be seeing that. I'm gonna be having videos on that soon.
Yeah. Hey Connie, go request a super color transfer sample. They'll ship it out to you so you can try them. Like I said, it's brought me plenty of coin. My initial first job, actually, it was like I had a team. The defending team actually bring in the jersey of the other team. Like, what's this? We want this. Can you do this? And I'm like, okay, yeah, I can do that. Sure, it's gonna cost X, Y, and Z. And then guess what? 2 more AAU teams came right on along right after that, and it's like they all do the same thing. Like, just tell me you want the same thing as the last thing, because I know what you're talking about.
40 acres in the music. I got a whole lot of flock, 600 brick and metal sublimation cars. Those metal sublimation cars are pretty dope. I still have yet to try them.
Yeah.
He said he got the cotton subs. Cotton subs is a cool product.
Yeah.
Somebody said your card idea was brilliant. Ernesto said, hey, Mike, I see you, genius, talking about your car design.
Oh, yeah.
Like I just said, finally some real ones on live. Right on, Stan. Appreciate you.
Yeah. In a real way. For real. No money exchanged or anything. For example, I send you one of my shirts for a logo. I don't know why I'm still stuck on it. He might have just repeated this question. It went right back to it. Yeah, definitely. 12, definitely. It's let's just talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We'll definitely discuss that. We'll have a conversation about that. All right, Jason. It's a great idea. It's just people like they take you being kind and then they try to run with it for some odd reason. I don't know what it is, but
shit. I just got a message from Mello. He said he's taking his cousin and his aunt to the hospital.
Oh.
So
sending prayers out to Mello. Yes, sir. That's definitely something we can understand. Family first. Family first. Take care of situations. You can always be here with a lie. Jason Maycock said, just a thought. Yeah, he's seen that today. Marcella Ritchie says, metal sublimation cards work really good. So how much do you pay for those metal sublimation cards? Like, do you get like 100 for like $20? Like, how does that work? I haven't really looked at that.
I saw them on Amazon pretty cheap, man. They're not bad at all.
Yeah. I just in my business where I'm rapidly moving, I'm telling you, and shouts out once again to Mac McCray. He gave me the cheapest plug out there. I can't think of the brother's name. Mac, can you please post the dude's name that I got these cars from? I got them a couple months ago. They went like hotcakes and then came back again with them. Ultimately, your products, your shirts, your hats, your socks, if you wearing it and you walking around, let's say the mall or something, somebody compliments you on that, I would go make 2 or 3 more of those shirts, go right back to that same spot where somebody complimented you at. I mean, this is a hustle standpoint. And as soon as they be like, man, that's a nice shirt. Well, I got your size right here. It's just all about figuring out that price. How much you gonna charge?
So, I got an announcement to make. Hold on, I'm messaging back. Stan just told me to give away a 20-piece super color, any size, for somebody right now.
Let's do it. Hey, shouts out to Stan. Shouts out to Super Color.
Appreciate you, Stan.
Appreciate you.
I don't know how you want to do
it. How you gonna do that? We said the same thing at the same time.
Right, we're just gonna do one of them simple number on a piece of paper.
Okay.
I got a Post-it pad right here. I'm gonna just write a number.
All right.
We're gonna choose 1 through 100, and whoever gets my number, or if all else fails, closest to it, win.
Yep. Sounds good to me. Let's do it.
I don't know. I'm gonna send it to Mike right now in a private chat, so he'll know what the number is.
$14.99 for 50. That's not bad, Marcella. Okay, I got it.
All right, so y'all start posting 1 through 100. Whoever get this number or closest to it, if we don't have the exact number,
closest to it is gonna be the winner.
Yeah, and it's gonna be the first person. If we have 2 people, the first person to post this number will win the 20.
All right. Is it me freezing or you freezing? I don't know which one of us is freezing to keep freezing.
I'm not.
Marcella Ritchie said 71. Tyree Goodman, 75. Mac the Goon, 23. Styles, Joffrey, Jeffer, 44. Anthony Alexander. He's going to say 1 to 100. Come on, Anthony. Jason Maycott, 2. Tyree Goodman. Can we get more? Yeah, I guess we're going to keep this going until the right person hit that number. Go ahead. Keep guessing. Jason Maycott, 2. M.I. Henderson, 88.
Star said, Creation said 12. Society 31 said 31. But Ernesto said 51. Nobody hit it yet. It's right here.
Y'all going all the way. Sheesh.
I'm gonna give y'all.
Tyree Goodman said 17.
Look, there it is, right there.
It's right there.
Right there.
Mac Goon says 6. Keep on guessing, y'all. Let's go. Let's get these super colors out. T-shirt side hustle said 56. 65. 69. 88.
51. 20. This is pretty fun because ain't nobody
20, 91, 66. Damn, you picked a hell of a number, boy. I tell you. Mac the Goon says 1. Anthony Alexander says 77. 2. Connie Hart says 8. 40 Acres of Mill says 24. 75. 43, 53, 99, 50. Y'all is going all the way around it.
Man.
Anthony Alexander says 8. I'm trying to keep up with the numbers, boy. Them comments is going 82, 46, Anthony Alexander. 23, Connie Hart. Woo! I done seen a lot of repeat numbers, but I still ain't seen. Y'all got me in here like an auctioneer.
Oh, yeah. I'm still not
So,
seeing it.
I still don't see the number. That's crazy.
17, 71, 75, 12. Nope, none of them.
Marcella Richie says 26. Jason 19. Matt 7. Anthony 59. Jason 21. Anthony 55. Anthony Samuels 30. Marcella Richie 75. I'm not seeing the number yet. I
Hey, these
said
numbers is going
cross it.
hella fast, though.
Y'all so close. Don't even know. I can't even say who, but y'all so close.
Man, tiptoeing.
Man.
They coming so quick, though.
Yeah, for real, for real. Yeah, 14, 83, 42, 24, 21, 8, 11, 98, 60, 98, 48, 24, 4, 14, 39, 40, 41.
Got a winner. Ernesto, 47.
Ernesto. You got the number, man. It was 47. Y'all tiptoe all the way through that.
48. I saw 49. I saw 46. Oh, yeah. Ernesto, DM me your information on 12 Going Apparel on Instagram, and I'll forward it over to Stan. Stan Banks, man, appreciate you for that, man. You made this a fun.
Hey, Super Color, appreciate you.
Super Color, shout out Super Color, shout out Stan Banks, T-shirt side hustle. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Hey, that was fun though, for real. That's like I want to do my rapid fire, something like that. That was good. He said I said 47. Anthony, you said 1 to 100, and then I can go through all the way and see your comments. You said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold on. Then you said 60. Hold on. I got them all right here. I got everybody's number. Look, we done had over 10,000 comments almost because of them numbers.
Yeah, nobody said the 47 before he did.
Ernesto said it. Ginger Snap decals, yes.
Oh, right here, look. I'm going to show you.
That was awesome, thanks.
Oh, you said it right after he said it. Where the hell? If you can see that. You said Anthony, it. You said 47. You said 47. See that?
Star Creation said it after, yeah.
After it came in.
Oh. I said 47 too. 40 Acres in the Mule says she said 47. 47 was called Sam Day 44. Oh my goodness. Let me go on through here and look again, y'all. Look, we only had one person to win. See, Carl. The numbers was going crazy. I apologize. 47 was said a few times. No, it was 46 and it was 48 said, and 45 was said.
46, 48. Said. I'm looking back through the comments right now, and I get 47. I get 47. I get the comments from Facebook and YouTube. Ernesto was the first one, and Star Creation said it came in right after her.
For the shark tooth, yes, my kids did find one, but it was very tiny, and we lost it. As soon as we found it, I didn't lose it. They had possession of it, and by the time we got back to the room, it was lost.
Yeah, if anybody else said it prior to that, YouTube didn't post it in time.
And I'm looking at Facebook. I only got the one, which was 48. Yeah, I'm telling you. Y'all heard me rambling off the numbers. We ain't trying to cheat nobody, I promise you. But you know what this means? It's just going to be plenty more opportunities.
Period.
Salute to Stan on that. You know, we appreciate you in a real way. I demand a recount. That's Anthony Alexander. He said, oh, shoot. Damn it, he gonna sit in the back office like Trump did.
Hey,
man. The door, bro.
Man,
we ain't gonna be able to go nowhere.
All that stuff you got over there. T-shirt. Stan said the educated natural said it first. I don't see it on here though.
I don't see it either. Well, on my end, I'm looking on Facebook solely. I cannot scroll on my computer whatsoever. There's an issue on my end with that. But I am scrolling on my phone, y'all.
Them kids in there having fun.
Yeah, they in there wilding out. This the last night. They know we getting ready to leave. So give us a little bit of time to get that right, but we definitely have a winner. And the number was 47. We ain't trying to cheat nobody. We gonna exactly figure out who was the first one to say 47, and we will definitely let y'all know for sure. But that was fun. That was like I wasn't expecting that.
So back to regularly scheduled programming. What y'all got going tonight?
You said what y'all got going tonight? Shoot, me, I'm about to hit the hay because 6 is gonna come early, and I'm gonna be traveling.
Oh, y'all leaving out at 6?
Yeah, 5 or 6. I want to get up out of here. I gotta get home, man. It's just so much to be done. Deposits and everything, whatever design we do, going to Hook Squad with apparel. Okay.
Yeah, I don't see it. I'm scrolling too. I don't see it.
Was the first time 47 was said. That's from Stan. It says at 8:19.
8:19.
Yep.
Oh, and I can't. It won't even allow me to go back that far. It only lets me go back to 8:22. So,
hustling, yes. Rachel, that part. Gotta get to the bag.
Stance. YouTube. Gotta be YouTube. Mike T's channel. We gotta go on Mike T's channel. So Stan said he saw the 8:19 Ernesto. I think you lost because Stan is a judge and he is in the audience. So to be, you know what? Still send me your information, man. I got a roll of vinyl for you.
There you go.
Just because
there you go.
I got a roll of some something, some Caesar or something, sparkle or twinkle.
We're gonna do something for you.
Just because of that, and then the Educated Natural, DM me on YouTube. I mean on Instagram, 12 Gun Apparel, and I'll forward your info to Stan. Appreciate y'all for having fun. Sorry about the mistake, but that was fun. It was fun. That was fun.
That's definitely a great way to get people involved.
Information. I got some. Let me see here. I got some. Matter of fact,
we got Bum Rush for you in the meal for sure. We got Bum Rush.
I got a roll of this holographic for you. I'll get out to you.
We got several rolls. We get a couple rolls, all right? Let me see. That was up. Salute. Yeah. We don't want nobody feeling slighted. So we're going to make it right. Y'all DM Stan. I mean, the winner DM Stan, and the rest of y'all DM 12. We'll get the situation together.
That's what's up. Said, well, thank you. That was the most fun I had all day. You too. That was pretty fun. Like, numbers was moving fast. We done got about 1,600 comments just in numbers alone. We 1 through 100.
So, Mike, you going to do customize some sneakers for the No. Not everything is for everybody. I seen it in the group. I seen it popped up in the squad, James. But unfortunately, that's not a trend that I'm going to be partaking in. My cousins actually, Asia and Deja, they do shoes. They do the Timberlands and they do the Nikes and stuff like that. I just don't have time, man. I already wear enough hats, and I'm trying to just stay focused on what I got going on now so I can make the best out of this these opportunities that's been presented to me. And I got to stay focused.
I think the shoes are dope. I'm gonna actually show that video you put in there, James, to my wife, because my wife, that's the type of stuff she likes to do. She's very, very, very creative, very like the little, the little detailed stuff. She's dope with that. I'm gonna show her, and then I'm gonna see. But I think it'll be a good addition to some. And it don't really seem hard, man. Just make the template with the masking tape and stuff. You know.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's something that, just to be different and stand alone.
Yeah.
But the problem is we make a lot of copies of the same shoe that's out there. Like, there's some real rare shoes out there that people can't get their hands on, so they be at home, remaking them. Just as anybody would do,
Yeah.
You see this? Case in point. I just don't have time to do shoes, I got to focus on the stuff that I got. And really, I'm trying to hand the ball off to my sister and maybe one or two apprentices at the shop, because I got a warehouse. I haven't disclosed this, but I do have a warehouse to where I can do bigger things. And I had the opportunity to wrap cards. But the team that's over there that's working, they do four-wheelers. And he's willing to wrap the four-wheelers. He's not willing to wrap the cars. So that means I'll have to bring in another team to wrap the cars. So it's like too many hats. So I'm just trying to stay with what I got going right now, for the time being.
31st Society said, I told you, people watching, just not making comments, period. Period.
That part.
40 Acres and a Mule said now. Star Creations. So who won? I rewind live. 40 Acres and a Mule. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate the support, man. Eric, the mic drop.
Shoot.
Oh yeah. We got a guest for y'all. We got a guest in the building for y'all.
Let's see what's going on here.
Damn, right on, man. Appreciate you for that, man. You made it a fun night for us, man.
No doubt, man. What up?
We sit by the same windows, Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forget which state I'm in at this point, man.
So you still on the road, huh?
Back on the road.
Yeah.
I spent less than probably a week, less than 2 weeks total in the last 2 months home.
Do it.
Yes, sir.
How's the store coming?
Bro, wait till y'all see this bad boy.
Man, I've been getting a little
if I wasn't on this phone, I would show y'all a few pictures, but I can't because it's on that phone.
Oh, yeah.
But, man, it's crazy, man. It's going to be something to see, I tell you.
Yeah.
What you guys got going on? So the two people who won. So I seen I didn't know what the number was, but I seen Educated Natural say it first.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it was Ernesto.
All right. So both of them win.
There you go, Ernesto. He gonna give you yours and the Educated Natural, 2 winners for the 20 super color transfers, any size. Straight from Stan.
We appreciate you, Stan, doing that.
Right on.
So shout out to Super Colors in a major way.
No doubt. That's where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw a T-shirt buddy saying you was out that way.
Yeah, I'm in LA right now, man.
So everybody know you for the super color, Stan. Tell us about the Deco press.
Oh
Yes.
man, that's what I'm here working on, honestly. Deco press is heat applied patches. So which means you can apply patches with your heat press. Hat press, heat press for apparel, hats. Right now it's going up to a size 4x4.
Mm-hmm.
Should be ready. You can technically go on an order right now, but nobody knows what to order. I just been hinting at it.
Mm-hmm.
A few people actually have going on and ordered. I'm here now that I've been testing. I was testing the last time I was here. I was doing some more testing this time around here. Getting ready to drop some content. I got content already ready on my channel, but I'm behind the scenes getting some stuff together, making sure it's understandable and it's a smooth process for other people. You know what I mean? When you guys go on the order. So I'm making sure that's all working out right now. And then in about a week and a half, it'll be ready to roll.
Yeah, I saw like a TikTok style video you did on IG for it.
Oh, that's
bad.
Oh, that's the hat behind me over here on the you can't really see it on the light right there. It's a hat back here on the light.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That one didn't even get heat pressed. I've been wearing it and moving around with it since that video.
So would there be like a minimum for those two?
10 pieces.
10 pieces. Wow. Small minimum.
And listen, I heard Supercolor might have something going down the pipeline here. I don't know.
Okay.
So it's some big things coming, man. Some big things coming. Y'all gonna love what's coming from Circle. I was there in Texas. I had them scrap their whole plan of the products that they were gonna make and really refocused on the things that we actually want and need.
Mm-hmm. When you talking to Circle as a couple of big dudes, bro, tell them they need some big.
Yeah, man, for real.
They 3X is limited.
So the colors, the base colors, it's like any brand, right? Like we already had this conversation, and it's not something that most companies invest heavy into outside of like blacks and reds, royals, like the basic, like what I focused on this year once I got on board with them. What I wanted to focus on is making sure that the primary colors were available, right? And that's the top 6 colors. That's the black, the white, red, royal, navy, heather gray, right? I wanted to make sure there were some other ones there, but I wanted to make sure that those didn't run out. Like, bro, we gotta, and the good thing, like things that happen behind the scenes, like I like small companies, because they'll do things like they'll air freight a size that's missing just to keep the customers happy and take a loss, right? So in the midst of the extra large blacks had ran out, so they air freighted in some units while some was getting shipped over to fill the inventory. But on to what you were saying. So I pushed to get 3X and 4X available, but it's not going to extend the full product range, at least as of yet. Keep in mind, they're only a year old, right?
Right.
You got companies like Bella Canvas and Next Level, who's top companies in the industry, and it's a reason that they don't go down that route, right? Like, it's some reason why. So I've been pushing for it, and over time we might extend it to a few more colors. It's just unfortunate. Like that's the way the industry goes. You get stuck with gildings and things like that. But what I really wanted to focus on with them, and glad that they put the trust into me, is doing things that other companies won't do. Right? Like the products that we got coming out next month, the colors, the cuts on them, is way different than what the industry norm is. Right? So they took a chance. Now we just need the community to show up, right? Like if the community shows up and the stuff, if I'm right about what I'm telling them to do, I can get more out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I can get bigger sizes. Like somebody asked for like a woman's cut. Like I'm like, true, that's a tall order, right? But as far as like a sweatsuit or something like that, a woman's t-shirt is a necessity, right? So they're working on that and doing some other things. So I can't make no promises, but I heard it already. I can say that I heard it already, and I'm working on it from that standpoint.
They said those Sub Sander t-shirts is fire.
bro. I don't make this shit up, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I find companies that I like. I find products that people are looking for.
Yeah.
And then those are the companies that I try to talk about.
That part. That part.
Bro, when he handed me that shirt, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah. So
yo, I stopped what I was.
Do they have the 3 and 4 X's?
Yeah, I believe so.
I gotta check them out.
Yo, he drove up an hour and a half. I talked to him like 5 a.m. one day. He drove up. He was like, I'm only an hour and a half away. I was like, man, you an hour and a half away, pull up. Man, I don't like, you know me, I'm just like, come on, let's do it right now. Like, don't schedule me for next week. Let's do it right now. Like, that's the type of person I am, right? So he pulled up, man, he handed me this shirt. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, I gotta check them out, man.
You know, so
that's when you know you working with something.
Right. And we got some, man, I can't tell you everything, man. I got some fire.
Yeah.
I got some fire in my hands right now. I'm gonna give you a little I'm gonna give you a peek, but I'm not gonna tell you what it's for, right?
All right.
Y'all gotta guess.
Sneak peek, y'all. Woo!
Y'all don't, this is what it is. This has been sublimated by me. This has been sublimated by me. It's the piece of something else. The internet's going, the sublimation world is gonna go crazy in about 3 to 4 weeks.
I'm trying to figure out the shape of that. The shape looks really familiar.
That's why he's saying that. You know,
that shape looks really
right there. Yo, listen, the sublimation world, the shirt is great. The shirt is the best shirt out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anything that comes after that feeling like that, you gonna know where it came from. They took this product. There's no shirt that feels like that on the market. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you show me one. I've had Vapor. I've had Sublimation. I've had, you know, obviously Gildan and them don't even compare. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had all of those products. I've felt them. I've touched them. It's the reason why I never talk about them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I might have to use it in my business, but is it really the best thing out there? You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes in business, we got to use the best thing available to us, right? Like, you know, there was a point in time where I was using F&M expressions for full color.
Yeah.
You know, I got a video on F&M expressions. I just couldn't go hard about it, but it was something that I did use. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I'm gonna tell you, the sublimation game is gonna go crazy in about 4 weeks. It's gonna be bananas again.
Wow.
I'm looking forward to seeing what it is, man.
And they're gonna be available in big sizes. That we made that clear. Y'all better, they sell out. You better jump on them when they come out, because I can't help it, they sell out.
I'm tired of them shirts, them big shirts, and I put it on and snug as a bug in a rug. See my nipples.
I know you.
So what else I got going on? What y'all got going on, man?
Man, I'm trying to make it. I got a question for you though. Somebody asked is Super Color on TikTok.
I think they are doing stuff. So
what?
It's a lot of. Go ahead.
7 TikToks. Y'all go check Mike's TikToks out. Y'all done seen this Super Color on there. What's going on? Who asked that question?
I definitely don't use TikTok. My kids take over my phone. They do TikToks all the time. It's funny because I get screenshots. I let my son take my phone or something. I get screenshots from people from the community messaging me about my kids on my TikTok doing stuff.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's funny.
But so Super Color's growing, man, and that's thanks to the community. That's thanks to you guys who use the product. So you know, every last thing that somebody ever complained about, somebody ever suggested, somebody ever mentioned that I've seen and I've heard, I've took it back to them and I put on the table. And I'm gonna be honest, like the first day I found them, the same questions that people had, I had, right? Like, Why you can't do this and why that and why this and why that and how about this? That's too many. I said all of those things the very, very first day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I actually recorded like 4 videos that only one of them ever made it out. It's 3 more that never even went public on my YouTube channel from way back when, right? And just filling it out. So I'm happy that I had the opportunity to find the product first, and then that they were willing to work with me moving forward, right? Because that first day, nothing was, I make content. I go places. I just make content. That's the name of the game that we in. We make the content, and then the rest of the stuff takes care of itself on the back end. And we just keep it rolling. So yeah, so they're growing. They got a few people there now. Some marketing people. For the last year, it was pretty much just me. All right, like it was just me doing the marketing and the other influencers that I brought on board. And I tried to make sure that you guys and other people, big, small, I don't care how big or how small, if they making consistent content, and I try to make sure that everybody, is getting some piece of something to try to figure out, because if it's a good product, if we like it, if it fits what we do, and you find a use for it, I think that's the way to go. So I guess to say, are they on TikTok? They're on everything right now. They're trying to grab the bearings around with the new people that they got in place, and gonna hit it hard. So it's a lot of stuff coming, man. I'm excited. I'm excited for it because it's a lot of stuff. Like new facility, new state, new side of the country. That 20-piece chicken box might be half the size someday soon. Just things like that, man, coming down the pipeline. You never know when it might hit. You might get an email blast. You might see Stan jump on YouTube and be like, yo, something just happened, right?
Yeah. I'm probably the last person left in this industry that has never used Supercolor yet. And it's only because I just started doing color designs.
Yeah, bro. But if the thing about it is, like, everybody here, like, I'm just not say everybody here. There's a bunch of people on the internet, right? Like, oh, not this, not that, right? And bro, you got to do what works for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I put them long days in screen print. I hated vinyl. I got vinyl. I started using vinyl for myself, and I was like, holy shit, I should have been doing this from the jump.
Right.
Because I never, my purpose was never to come out and be a printer. Like, I was printing shirts to promote my photography business, not to be a screen printer. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, whatever your intended use is, you use what's best for your business. Me personally, I don't care. Oh, DTF, right? I heard you say you're going to get I'm going to get a DTF printer.
Yeah.
But in my mind, based on what I want to do, the lifestyle, the things that I want to do, I know that, bro, if I can't leave my printer for fucking a week, I'm done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
And then your business is going to grow. I know what it looks like to run my business by myself, print shirts, you know what I'm saying, all day, all night, serve my customers. But now I'm on to something else, right? So the store that I'm building, I'm not even going to be running. It's my intention, right? Like, now I need to figure out how to get employees, how to pay employees, how to have them, educate them to do the work. You know what I'm saying? And go through those management processes, right? I need people now, right? Like, you guys built this group, and you guys are working as a unit. So if Mike's not around, this person's around. This person's not around. This, right? Like, so I've been solo for so long and doing things, and I got friends and stuff that's reliable, but we all had our own businesses.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So just we help each other out wherever we can, whatever we can. Like, this right here, I printed. I'm about to sell 1 million of these, not even for my own brand.
Wow.
Right?
So
like, that's my boy's brand, huh?
In the comments, somebody said it's a rear pocket patch.
Man, I can't tell y'all. That's the only hint. That's the only hint y'all got.
Yeah. Yeah.
I already gave too much.
I personally use Supercolor, and like I said, I've gotten jobs solely off of Supercolor. It works for me.
Bro,
shoot, I don't have time to sit there and cut out vinyl like that. You know what I'm saying? So
it's so easy, right? it is so easy to, and you don't have to worry. Like people have problems getting their pressing right. Mike had some problems early on, but once you got the pressing right, bro, I ain't never got a picture of somebody super color falling off.
Yeah.
I ain't never got a picture of somebody super color fading or cracking. I never got that.
Mm-hmm.
And if somebody like send it to me, and if you send it to me, I know what's going to happen, right? Like I know what they're going to do behind the scenes, what that company's going to do to make that right and to solve the problems, right? That's why I like working with small companies. You know, like after this stuff with F&M, oh man, you just saying that because you like, bro. My man, T-shirt buddy was talking about F&M for a month. He back and forth for a month, can't get his problem solved. That's the stuff that makes me mad, right? Like Belly Canvas when that mask came out. That's the stuff that pisses me off when people messaging me, you know, hey, they not trying to get my money back. This mask is horrible. So that's when I get off my rocker and then I turn into the angry black guy, right? Like that's just what it is. Because at the end of the day, man, the only reason I'm here, you guys are going to get wherever you're going is because of the people that you follow and you lead. And I tell you, like I talk to Mike off camera all the time, like, bro, whatever you're doing, you do what's best for you. At the end of the day, here's the opportunity, but you got to approach everything with integrity and you got to be, you know, you got to stand on everything you do. You know what I'm saying? So every time that I talk about a company, you know, I got to understand that I could damage a company. Like, yo, the owner from Caesar was calling me.
Yeah.
Wow.
I will pay you to come out here and meet with me, bro. You can't pay me to come out there and meet with you. I'm cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, so you got to do everything that you're doing with integrity, and you know everything else to take care of itself. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I never imagined in my wildest life. You ask anybody who grew up with me, I never thought I would be doing this, flying around, right? Like growing up, I wish I would find a job with a company that would hire me to fly around. Like, oh, they're gonna fly around here. I'm gonna work for a company, and they just gonna send me all over the world, the country. Bro, come on, man. And then I sat on the plane, like my third plane ride going somewhere. I'm like, holy shit, I built that shit.
Yeah.
And I ain't have no intentions on doing it. You know, when I went to LA the first time, bro, I had like, man, maybe $500 left in my pocket. At that time, like just to spare was just one of the, you know, in the print industry, you got like high times, you got fucking low times.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that was coming right out of Christmas time, which is just a universally slow time, right? Christmas time, the t-shirt orders ain't there, school's out of session, no football teams, all of that stuff. So I ain't really had that much. I think I had just got out of off depression and all this, man, crazy stuff. So anyway, I said that to say, like, you know, you never know where this thing is going to take you. But I never would have thought that I would be doing this.
So to play off of that, man, I got a question, and it's I've seen you talk to so many people, and I've never seen this asked, or maybe I might have missed it. But when you started your YouTube, like from that when you be out there in that jacket freezing, and what was your
jacket?
What was your intentions for doing YouTube initially?
Yeah.
So I was working for $10 an hour. So I'm gonna give you the real story. I found out I had a 12-year-old daughter.
Damn.
And the next day she was living with me full time.
Damn.
And so I'm like, fuck. All right, I'm gonna get a job. I ain't even apply for the job. Somebody just like, here, you can go here. I just was thinking, oh, I need insurance. I need to get insurance. You know, I got my daughter now full time. I got, you know, Jada's already around, Peanuts around, but you know, I'm cool. But now this was my responsibility full time. So I get this job, and I'm already printing shirts. I got like 15 hustles, bro. For Tiger, I do a lot of stuff just trying to find my way, right? And printing was the one thing that I never had to keep selling. Like I couldn't sell photography in the hood. Just keep it real. Like, you know, I would travel to DC. I would say it's $600, $700, $800, maybe $1,200 for a job. I had a crew of a family and all of their friends that would just hire me for every last event, and I never had a problem getting the money, right? But in my hood, bro, you ask for $150, they want to pay $100. You ask for $300, you know, and I learned from some really good photographers. So to say all of that was, I found out I had a 12-year-old daughter, full time. I need insurance. I got a job, and I'm sitting at this job, security job. Y'all seen the videos? I'm there, like, bro, how the fuck can you survive off of this? You know what I'm saying? Like myself, let alone I know Mike know what I'm talking about. I got 3 kids at this point. How can you survive off of that? And if I didn't have t-shirts, I wouldn't have been able to survive off it. I really could have survived without even going to that job. But the mindset of what was going on at the time, I needed insurance. I need to get insurance. I need to take care of my kid. You know what I'm saying? Like different level of stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So from there, it all turned into like, somebody else might be. I know people in my situation, bro. If anybody around me, any of my friends, they all know how to print shirts.
Yeah.
Every last one of them. I can call any one of them like, yo, go to the shop, grab this shirt and this thing and go press it up. You can't do that with screen printing. You can't do, like my kids can press shirts. Now with this Stars A to Z shirt, I guarantee you Jada gonna be in there pressing shirts at 10 years old as a small figured young lady. I guarantee that thing, I can close that thing with my pinky. My 2-year-old son shut it. He don't know what he's doing, but I was like, here, shut this. It's so easy. Then he touched the top. He's like, it's hot. I said, you want to close it again? He's like, hell no.
Yeah.
So my intentions, bro, is the same as it always been, bro. Is to help people. You know what I'm saying? I know what it feel like to need an extra $300 a month.
Yeah.
Or $500 a month. Or you want to just get by and save your money to take your family on a trip. It's a hustle that anybody can do. And it sells itself. Hey, I make t-shirts. You know what I mean? I can't tell people how to get on the internet and market like my man Charles and do 600,000. You know what I mean? 100,000. I can tell you how to get $5,000 a month off a t-shirt.
Yeah.
I can tell you how to get 20 grand. You know, I've had situations where I've done different things and they boom, they pop off. You know what I'm saying? So my intention was to help somebody in that situation, bro. I come from the hood, man. You know what I'm saying? I still live in the hood. So
that part.
You know what I mean? Like the people around me, your $300 make your life a hell of a lot better.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah.
Gotta stay consistent at it. Consistency is key.
And you said Charles, that's T-shirt millionaires, right?
Yup.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been watching him. I actually got hip to him because of you.
Me too.
I heard you talk about him. He does some great interviews too.
Bro, he's killing the game right now.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he does a lot of these restream, or I don't know what he uses.
Bro, I fought him a year to get on YouTube.
Oh, really?
And then he took the idea that I had for him and he 10 times that joint and knocked it out the park.
Yeah.
And you know what I do when I'm on the road? Every time I beat somebody, I'm like, yo, I got somebody for you. Like, here you go. I met this guy. Here you go. He can interview with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
we might all need to link up. I think we need to link up one time with Charles.
Yeah, I think that would be dope.
He'll do it. Man, listen, I put myself around people, good energy. You know what I'm saying? And I make sure that for me personally, I can't speak for everybody else, bro. I don't care if you big or you small. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, firmly believe that, you know, a lot of the stuff I do, honestly, it hurts my own pockets, right? Like by getting in with a company, setting up affiliate deals, and then putting everybody else on, what happens? 20 people got 20 links to the same company. I don't even care. Because if I'm the brokest person in my crew, what that means?
Everybody eats.
And if everybody eating, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? And you never know from my standpoint of when I might have to call Mike and ask for a favor. I might be in Ohio and need a ride.
Right.
You know I got you all day.
You know, so that's just how I look at it, man. I'm here to help. And now that I know the YouTube game in this industry, any resource I got to anybody making content, they can have it. Anybody that like my next piece is the Content Hustlers Academy, because I believe I could do this as a janitor, a car detailer. I could do this about any last field, is how firm I believe in what I've processed. To be honest with you, t-shirt side hustle isn't the first thing that I blew up. I got about 4 or 5 other things that I had hit 50,000, 100,000 people that follow Twitter accounts, other people's stuff. I always wanted to be a number 2. I never wanted to be a number. I don't like the spotlight, bro. I am not friendly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's up, Best Uni? How you doing today?
Like, man, we've had doing these lives from starting them in the squad, from bringing them to YouTube, and every person. There's nobody that we've had on that doesn't
Drop some knowledge.
But no, not that. What I'm saying is, like, your name comes up in every interview we do. One way. It never matters.
I wish it didn't, though. That's the crazy part, right? Like, I wish I did it. And you know, it's all love. That's how, you know, when you do good things, that's what people, you know, that's what happens. That's what comes back to you, right? Like, that's what happens. But I don't do it looking for that. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I had to tell T-shirt, but I said, bro, don't ever say no shit like that again in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not like, well, they like, well, did you say something bad? Nah, bro, I don't need that kind of attention. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day. So, you know, that's kind of just, you know, that's where you guys keep doing it. It's gonna be the same thing for you guys. As you guys grow, you guys elevate, you guys change people's lives, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, you change it by putting out your content. You're giving somebody else permission. A lot of people just need permission.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got, man, so many. You help so many people over time. And you just one video at a time, one person at a time, answering one question. Eventually, it's gonna become too big for you to handle.
Yeah.
And my Instagram got shut down today. I don't know what the hell is going on my Instagram.
Damn.
You know? Yeah, this joint been crazy today. I can't even do nothing.
I lost 3 videos on YouTube in a day.
You said you what?
Lost 3 videos on YouTube in one day.
Yeah,
I don't know how.
Yeah, that's crazy. They
keep shooting. You know, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't even watch my views. I don't watch my subscriber count. I don't pay attention to none of that stuff. No analytics.
None of that. You ain't looking at none of that.
I don't.
My goodness. Seek don't either. So I'm a numbers guy. I'm looking like I need to see some difference in here. What is it that's people what is people gravitating towards? But
so I think you got to have a piece of that in there, right?
Yeah.
But people get so, like, you look at numbers starting out. Like, bro, I just had to text my cousin, right? He didn't put a video out in a month. Right? This is that, like, you know, Mike, you know how I am, bro. I'll be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, where you at, bro? You ain't doing that. Like, I don't see you. And it may be some random time that it may happen. But a lot of people mess me like, yo, how I want to make this video, but they not paying me, so I'm not saying nothing about the company. I'm like, bro, that's ass backwards. You want the money. It ain't gonna work for you.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna work out for you.
Yeah.
You know, but if you do it with the people in mind, the rest of the stuff on the back end it's gonna look great for you. Because really what the companies want is the people. They don't really want you. They want you to sell their product.
Yeah.
All day.
So I don't pay attention to none of that stuff, man. I just make the content that I feel like it's gonna make. I don't care if it do great, if it do bad. I don't know. I don't even know if it do bad.
Yeah. Look, I wasn't even expecting you to hop on, Stan, tonight. I sure no Seek wasn't expecting a surprise.
I said, give me 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. But you know the other half of me, it looking like she want to shoot me. So
I know that feeling.
It's like I'm off of here.
I might jump on my own live now, man.
Yeah,
man. Stan, appreciate you for stopping in. Appreciate you for doing that giveaway.
Yes.
I just want to read this comment I saw before.
Man, Mike, hang up.
He said, "Man,
tell Mike hang up."
We can keep going.
All right. Well, before I hang up, since y'all giving me permission, Press On Products will be releasing soon. I got y'all. I promise y'all.
What?
Members only.
What?
Yo. Press On Products.
What's that?
Sublimation planks we coming with.
We coming with.
Oh, good.
Stuff.
We definitely got you. Show them real quick before I get up off of here. That
That's
gloss,
right.
use best you be saying. What she say? The
Gloss,
gloss another
Nice.
gloss. If you can see
whole
it,
color.
the camera's doing any justice. Take the color real well. 380 for 45 seconds.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just trying to get it. We trying to get there, Stan, man.
Hey,
Yes,
listen,
sir.
I told y'all gotta find a product on the
Yo,
way, right?
yo.
We got it.
These pennies you're gonna get off of this affiliate money or whatever the case is, you ain't gonna see it really till you get yourself a product.
Right.
I still ain't
That
got a
part.
product, and I still don't got a product yet, right? That's funny, right? Like, you
You
gotta find the
coming
right
with it.
product.
We know you coming with it. You go hit us over the head with it. You got it?
Yeah. It's gonna be the first $10,000 manual heat press site. Now I'm just
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
yo, I'm out of here. Hey, I'll get with y'all on the next one. I appreciate you staying. Hey, 12. I'll get with you later.
All right, fam. I'll holler at you.
Yes, sir.
Drive safe. Oh, he gone. Yeah, he out of town. He on vacation, so he was on borrowed time on this anyway.
where you at?
South Carolina, Myrtle Beach.
Oh yeah, man. I'm ready to take my kids on a vacation. I was gonna bring them out here with me, but it's still not really that much open to LA right now.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, man, ain't no point of y'all coming. And I was gonna get 2 hotel rooms adjoining. They had the hotel was gonna set it up, but I'm like, man, I don't want to sit in the room with y'all kids.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? What else got going on? Who out here, man?
Man, I got a couple. Let me read a couple of these comments. Star Creation said, I want to say I appreciate y'all. Y'all have answered a lot of questions for me and gave me a lot of information that helps. When I grow up, I want to be just like y'all. Right on. Appreciate you, Star.
Nah, man, you gotta be better, man.
Right.
Be better.
40 Acres of the Muse said, if you're in Houston and need something, you got us. Appreciate you. The best unis out there was happening. Tell Side Hustle to send me a bigger press. Said the best uni.
Who's that?
The best uni.
Shit up. You need a bigger press, man? I got you. You gotta pick it up though. I ain't putting nothing in the mail. You better pick it up for my boys, do. They waiting.
40 Acres and the Muse said roasted pistachios, salted in the shell. That's Stan. Unbiased said, hey. 40 Acres and the Mule said, Stan, you help plenty, and Mike and 12R2. I'm trying. Hopefully to beat to that stature one day.
I might pay Mike for a lap dance. What happened? What?
Said Mike, I'm gonna look, yes. At 40 Acres and a Mule. Hey, Queen Marcella. Side note, never mention his name. Facts, that's facts. Best Uni said she's still asking you for a press. She said you got presses on deck over there, huh?
I'm trying to get a deal right now to distribute some presses.
Oh, really?
Only locally though. Not because everybody asks me locally. I ain't shipping nothing, first off. Like, that's a headache. That's why I ain't start a vinyl company.
Yeah.
I had it all. I did all the numbers. I mapped it all out, and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to be shipping vinyl.
Yeah.
So I scrapped that whole idea. Like, I'll sell it locally. Somebody come to my shop, they need a yard or whatever the case is. It's overpriced. It's like $10 a yard, but that's because I don't really want to do it.
Right. Yes. Yeah, I've been hearing, man. We got a couple vinyl store owners that coming on here in the next couple of weeks to talk about that whole running a vinyl store and the shipping and all that different stuff.
Yeah, it's a headache, man. I know. You know, I work with a lot of. I'm actually doing this thing right now, is where I'm about to go visit a lot of small shops and let people know where they can shop locally, based on wherever I'm at. Like, I stopped by place in when I was in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Direct Vinyl Supply. I met Debbie over there. I want to get out to a bunch of other ones as I travel around.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just because I understand that, you know, small business, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's they need us too, right? Like,
Right.
You know, like there's some small shop owners around here that could provide good service, especially local if you in that area. But you know,
Right.
it's a
So,
headache.
um, so like with the presses, man, what's the like? I know you deal with several companies that sell presses. Everywhere you look, they're out. Like, do you know you got any inside info on when they're gonna be back on? Because I know Heat Press Nation's out. Heat Transfer Warehouse is out.
What I can tell you is, if they come up for pre-order, you better buy it.
Yeah.
And wait on it.
Because yeah, it's crazy.
They can't catch back up. So you know why that is, right?
The pandemic played a big part in it.
It's the pandemic, but it's not. It's also the money in the pandemic.
Right.
Right. Like everybody's buying right now.
Right.
So the even if they had the regular inventory, it wouldn't made it through. Even if they could get it, because everybody's buying. So
right. That makes sense though. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense because everything is backed up everywhere.
Yeah, so and they can't like these like Heat Press Nation pre-order popped up maybe I think 2 weeks ago. They had the 16 by 20s and stuff back in. I had to order one for Super Color and then I ordered one for my man John Phenom. So they were there. Now they sold out again. So you just gotta be paying attention and be ready. Mm-hmm. Because if you want it and that thing pop up, them units is gonna sell out, and they basically sell them as they get them, as soon as they get them in, and they moving as fast as they can. So, you know, keep in mind these are not like air shipments that's coming in. They coming in by boat. They take 4 weeks to get across the water. So, you know, basically once a month or so they come in or whatever the case is.
I got a couple questions for you. Best Uni asks, what's a good printable vinyl? Do you know?
I ain't into that. I don't know. Like, so the reason I love Supercolor is because it took all of that stuff away. Like the printable vinyl, like the real printable vinyl that would be any good, you need the cheapest printers like the Roland BT20 or the BN20. Mm-hmm. And that thing's like $6,000 or something, $8,000.
Yeah.
That's what you really need to get a real good printable vinyl. Everything else is like, you know, I'm using Nina paper, bro. Like somebody want a rest in peace shirt from me right now, I'm using Nina paper. That's what I was using. You know what I'm saying?
And that's you hear so many people talk bad about the Nina paper though.
Bro, everything is about intended use.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? Like I had people come from me 1 year. My boy, first of all, I got a boy that does nothing but rest in peace shirts. I don't even like doing rest in peace shirts. Mm-hmm. I just don't feel good about, you know, doing that stuff, right? Like I do stuff here and there. I try to get artsy with mine, but that's all he does. But I've had customers come to me next year, come back to get like a memorial shirt this time, and are the same person wearing the shirt from last year and it still looks immaculate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if that person is wearing that joint every week, you know what I mean? It's the intended use of it. If I'm making a birthday shirt for somebody, they're going to wear it on that day. They ain't turning 3 no more. They turn 3 today. You know what I'm saying? That kid, that bomb, they not wearing that no more. So the intended, I look at things differently. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to say, first of all, how you say, what's the best? And then you say, but the cheapest. How does that work?
Right.
That's the question. Is like, what's the best? What's the best vinyl if you on a budget? What's the best this if you want? Like, it's contradictory. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't know, but I can tell you I use Nina paper. I've never used Easy Subly. Mm-hmm. Never used it. I've had like purchase people to print over vinyl for me. You know, it's just like you gotta figure out what you going after, what you going for. You know what I'm saying? I've used, like I said, I used earlier, I used F&M full color transfers. I use a lot of different things, but in all honesty, you know, Supercolor is where I'm at. Like I'm still testing ETF. I'm still testing it. I've got test shirts. I haven't found one that I would like as a full package, which means washability, which means turnaround time. You know what I'm saying? all of these things become a factor in the business because a lot of stuff we doing is like late. Like, okay, cool. I need to get this done in 2-3 days. You know what I'm saying? Like, cool. I can't even like you. It's not even really a DTF site that you can just go on and place an order with. You got to do an email. You don't even know if the orders done went through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Everybody so like, sold out too.
You know, so I'm not 100% sure on which is a good one, but I do know there's an inkjet printable vinyl that's coming out. It's not ready yet, or it's not. I don't say it's not ready. It hasn't just been distributed yet. That I'm going to test out and see.
There you go. There goes something to look forward to.
I'm in Delaware. Well, I'm not in Delaware. My shop's in Delaware.
We got another question. What's your favorite vinyl company right now?
So I use 2 companies basically. You know, the 2 companies I rock with, B-Flex and Econo Transfer. You know what I'm saying? Before, so there's a good portion of this whole thing that if you got some company that's local to you, it's going to benefit you more than anything else.
Right.
So in all honesty, you know, Econo Transfer is local to me, and they got the best pricing. You know, across the board. And actually, y'all probably not gonna like that I say this, but I made them raise their prices. Then makes like I'm like, bro, y'all, this don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Sorry for you guys who don't like that, but it's still the cheapest vinyl around. But it's a very, very good quality. It's the same quality, right? And then for me, B-Flex's glitter, it's the easiest glitter to work with. It don't tear like everything else. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it really doesn't tear like everything else. You can still get good detail out of it. You know what I mean? So I really like that glitter paired with Econo V, and that's what I'm rocking with. You know, that's what my store is gonna have in it. You know what I'm saying? And if you guys got a local shop, and I don't mean Michael's and Joann's and all of that stuff, you got a local shop, you need to go there, establish a relationship, bro. Because I can call James and be like, James, bro, I need X, Y, and Z. Drop that shit off tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like on his way home, he'll drop it off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But every last business that I had a camera company that was local to me, and I used to drop my lenses off at the dude house, or he would take something home. I would pick it up after hours. But you can't get that from going to Heat Press Nation or Heat Transfer Warehouse. You know what I'm saying? Right. And they may have a slightly better price on the same product. But a small business is going to need your business. If you're local, they're going to work with you too. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's how I look at it.
Yeah, James had said when he was on with us that he drives by your place every day, in and out. Yeah. Going home.
Bro, I'll text James at 3 a.m. in the morning, like, bro, I know you're not working right now. I'm out working. Like, yeah. Like, bro, it's crazy. He probably gonna come by the new shop pretty soon here.
You may or may not know this, but Star Crescent asks, what is the best sublimation material to print on colored or cotton material?
Bro, okay. Going again. I invested into this little chemical a long time ago. I called it Stan Steaker stuff, right? And then I started to use that shit. I'm like, why the hell am I using this shit? Like, this ain't meant for this. Like, it's cool to do stuff for me, but if you trying to get money, you trying to do shit in bulk, like sublimating on cotton is just not the thing to do. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a process that ultimately takes you more time to charge the same amount. But just tell your customer, no, I can only sublimate on white, but here I can go get super color. And the extra money that you spend, you just save 20 minutes pre-treating the shirt by hand. Right. Spraying some chemical, rolling it, heat pressing it, then sublimating on it. That's just the way I look at it. So I've never even, like, some of this stuff, like, I understand, like, people, that's why you don't see it on my channel. My channel is not about freaking being the best printer or knowing everything about everything. It's really about making money. You know what I'm saying? My first 150 videos I put out in 30 days was all jobs that I was working on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was literally here's what I'm doing today. Here's how I'm doing it. I don't know. I ain't know nothing about what was the best, what was this, you know. So I just figure out what works for me to make money. But you can sublimate on, you know, glitter. My cousin doing a lot of glitter stuff. You know what I mean? There are flocks that's sublimatable. The Easy Subly was something that was designed for that purpose.
Mhm.
You know, and I would go with some stuff like that. I never used cotton subs. Somebody else sent me something, Sublimate.
Yeah,
Sublimate.
I've heard of it.
I haven't really gotten to use it. You know, that stuff for me would really be about YouTube. Like that would really be about like testing the product out, seeing what my opinions are for a YouTube video.
Mhm.
Not really what I'm going to be using in my business. You know what I mean? And I've been on a roast, bro. I got like 15 things that are that I gotta unbox and open. Like, and they've
Oh
been in
yeah,
there for I got stuff that I've had over a year now that I've
yeah,
never opened. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's like in the midst of everything that's going on, you move on. Somebody said cotton stuff sucks. You gotta figure out. Some people love it, some people hate it.
Yeah. That's definitely true. So I got a question about that. You said you got those products that you got to open and unbox. So in the instance that you get a product that somebody wants you to review and you don't like it, what do you do? Because I noticed you're not really in the game of shooting down companies. So I
Nah,
do.
I tell them. And if they want to fix it, they want to take my opinion, they want to take it to the bank, then we can work together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, what you're gonna figure out is as you grow and all you guys grow and you guys get to the point, like, you know, like if I can have the owner of or the president of Caesar calling me
Mm-hmm.
because it's something that I said, which I didn't even view it as that bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I did y'all a favor. That's what I look at it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just telling you as it is. So if I can have somebody from one of the biggest companies in the industry calling me and emailing me following your attack on my company,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you got power.
Right.
You know what I mean? And until you understand that, I don't care how big or small you are, you got all of the negotiating power. Because one thing these companies can't do is not be salesmen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People can say, oh, well, you only saying this because you're getting paid. You only saying this because this. No, I'm saying it's because of how I feel about the product.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what's wrong with me aligning myself with something that I like? You know what I mean? Like, for example, Total Ink Solutions. I was using that ink. I've had Will Flex ink. I've had all these other inks that I did not like.
Excuse me.
You know, any screen print. And why do people, let me ask you this question. Why do people in this industry feel like you got to live by one product? Like, why do I only have to use the Econo Transfer?
Right.
Like, why do I only have to work with Heat Press Nation? You know, why do you do that? Because if you walk into any real shop, bro, there's going to be 6 different ink companies in that shop. Unless they just opened and they got a kit, there's going to be 6 different ink companies over there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to use vinyl from different companies based on what it is that you need at the time. You're going to see squeezies from this company. You're going to see screens from this company. It's unrealistic. It's not real. You know what I'm saying? Like, who says you only got to use one company?
That makes a lot of sense putting that aspect. And a lot of these companies don't even expect you to be exclusive to them.
Right
they
now.
Do what you can get. Excuse me.
Bro, they want you to be exclusive. I'm not gonna front with you. They want you to because you got value, right?
Right.
Like,
right.
I've had these conversations. I'm very adamant, bro. I'm not exclusive.
Yeah.
I don't do exclusivity. That's my first statement. You know what I'm saying? Then I got like, you can have some periods of times which is understandable. Like, hey, I'm gonna give you my machine but for 6 months. But you know, during that period, can you not talk about, but we ain't doing this forever deal. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to push back. You know what I mean? It's just a part of the business. But being exclusive,
Lost, so you can't hear you. Excuse me. We lost him. But I'm looking at these comments. Stan Shop is in Delaware. Star Credit said, I hate Easy Subly. I have never used that. Sam Day says, Botany is the best vinyl, hands down. Please look them up. I'm not hip to that, Sam. You're going to have to turn me on to that. Send me a link or something. 40 acre stand helped me to make my logo. The Lost Entrepreneur. This is crazy. I've been watching him on YouTube for so long, and you're interviewing him. That's cool. This is actually the second time we've had Stan on. He was in with us early when we used to just broadcast to this to the squad before we start bringing him to YouTube. He's always been there for us on this end. Flock on cotton, sublimate on flock. I have never tried sublimation on flock, but I heard it could be done. I can't see that who's in the squad that's talking. Stan, with your success, I know there's more people hating, try to use your influence and success to elevate themselves. That's just part of the game. Cotton sub sucks. Subs are difficult, but work somewhat. They have a place just like every other thing in the industry. Stands back. So I'm going sadly. Cotton sub nothing but a
hit. I got a call. This joint went wacky on me. But what I was saying was I don't know what happened, but you know, there is, just think about, like, bro, I had to wake up one day and be like, yo, I'm LeBron James.
Yeah.
And you should be like, nah, I'm like, you should be looking at yourself right now. And this is what I didn't even know this game when I got into it. I didn't make a dime for 2 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you should be looking at yourself like, all right, I'm not in the league yet. I'm not in the NFL, whatever you like, but I'm in college right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
right.
You need to be positioning yourself to get the best seat in the draft. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then once you get to the point where you here, you just got to keep elevating your game. But think about it. It's a reason why Nike gave LeBron all that money.
Period.
You know, it's a reason why these companies, LaMelo Ball got Puma and all these. It's the reason why. It's the same game, bro. It's just the way that the world works right now, right? This is the way that it goes. Influence is power, right? But the power is really the people. The attention that the people give you is really the power. So by positioning yourself, and also this is something that people can use in their business. This is what I try to get people to understand this too, is that your t-shirt business can benefit, maybe not from Stan Banks, but from somebody somewhere that could talk about your brand and they could take you to the next level.
Right.
Social proof, right?
Right.
Like if you look at these Instagrams that say, how did I get this person wearing my stuff and that person wearing my stuff? Take my course and figure it out. Bro, you just got to have a good product and DM people. Sometimes you got to pay some money. You know what I'm saying? So if you could pay me $1,000 right now and I take your t-shirt business and I generate you $1,000 back, would it be worth it?
Not potentially, no.
Now you got to change your mindset. Because if I generate you $1,000, that ain't going to stop. That's $1,000 for people.
Correct.
That can come back and benefit. Even if you paid me $1,000 and I only bought you 5 customers that made you $250, you could drop 4 more products. Them same people could spend more money, $250. You made your money back. Now those 4 people, like sometimes in marketing, you don't get the direct reflection. You don't see it immediately, right?
Right.
But like sometimes it's about me bringing you more followers. But what you do with your followers once you get them, it's on you.
Right.
So I tell it like companies like, bro, I'm at the point where now I start to understand it's a little bit different. Bro, it takes time, money, and energy in order to even educate. I got to take my time to educate myself on the product. I got to take my time to shoot it. I got to take my time to edit it. I got to take my time to do all this stuff before I can even just to research it to even figure out if I want to make a video on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The heat presses and all of that stuff, that's something different, right? Like I'm great getting embroidery, all this stuff, but my time is worth something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And my time is worth something outside of. I can't guarantee that somebody gonna go buy your equipment, whatever it is.
Right.
Now, it might happen, it might not, but ultimately, my time is worth something. So either it's going to be some type of monetary exchange, or it's going to be some type of like, okay, what does the deal look like? I'm not, bro. So many companies be like, oh, I want to send you this for 6 months. I said, bro, I'm not sending this back.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't sending you this printer back.
Right. Right.
Like you saying my time, if somebody goes and buys your product based off of this link that people, I forget to use my own affiliate link, right? Like,
yeah,
based on this link, so they got to go through this link and order. And if they buy something, then I get some money.
Right.
How about you go to work for 6 months for free?
Free. Yeah. Right. Right.
Right. But they expect us to do it. Right. Like, these are the things that, like, bro, I can't tell you how many nights I sit up and I be pacing back and forth. Whenever something bad happens or I find a banging product, I can't sleep.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I will pace back and forth in the room for either one. I'll be either ready to fight, like I'm mad somebody pissed me off, they did something, and I'll be having to ask friends to translate. I don't speak corporate. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is how I talk to people. They want to schedule a meeting for a week from now. I said, bro, just text me. Text me, ask me if I'm free. We can set up a call right now, not next week. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't with that. Just because I don't move that way, right? So, you know, that's the other thing is, like, if I find something great, I can't sleep. And I know that's how I know that's that thing. Like, this thing is we need this. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Somebody out here needs this in their business, so I can't sleep. But you go to work for 6 months, and then and if it works out, you get paid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I like what you did at the end of 6 months, I think about it.
Yeah, not gonna work.
You know what I'm saying? Here's a company car. You drive it. You figure out if you want it. But in 6 months, I might take it back.
Right.
Like, what? This ain't going down like that. But if I never, got into this position, I wouldn't know. But this is where I'm at to tell everybody else coming after me, bro. No, I don't care. You got 300 subscribers, you got 3,000 subscribers. Nah, we're not doing that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, like I tell everybody, free products easy to get. It's easy to get free products.
Right.
They better off. How many subscribers you got?
About 2,100 or something.
Listen to this, and this is gonna sound a little bit crazy. You went to a show and they give away DTG machines, they give away automatic screen print machines, all of that stuff. Mm-hmm. At these shows, they're better off giving that machine to you. I don't care if you got 200 subscribers. You make consistent videos all the time. You got 20. They better off giving that machine to you. Why is that?
Because I'm gonna grow with them, for one.
But they don't see it that way.
Nah, they don't.
They don't see it that way, right?
They
but
don't.
I'm the one that's gonna make them understand because I'm already ahead of you. I already done been through those bumps and bruises, bro. I sat in the car and cried, not because I was hurt or angry, nothing. Because I felt like my life was on the line at this given moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, and because I couldn't communicate what it was that I needed, because I didn't know what affiliate money was. I only knew, like, I'm a sales rep, but I'm not coming to work for you.
Yeah. I
do what I want to do. I be where I want to be. I make the content I want to make. I'm not going to compromise anything of my integrity. You know what I'm saying? I've been through that, right? So now it's like I kick the door in, or it's going to be one day you kicking the door into some company. And you're going to be like, yo, Stan, this company over here, what you think? And I'll be like, it fits me or it doesn't. But they're better off giving it to somebody like yourself. They just don't understand it yet.
Right.
Like, if they put the effort and time into it, bro, like, you're not going, oh, yeah, I'm going to give it to you. And if you sell 30 of them, bro, you just gave one away at the last show to somebody who ain't even probably not going to use it.
Right.
And even if they do use it, they probably going to sell it in 6 months. And if they do use it, they're not going to even give you anything back on return on your investment. You just did it for show. They get this stuff away all the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's the mindset of what's going on. And that's why, I don't even know if I'll put you in my group, but I got to put you in the group. I'll be so many places, man. When it pops in my mind, it's there. And it's not there, it's not there. But like, these are the things that behind the scenes, bro, I'll be like, if I could sit here for the next week and go over play by play, like some of the stuff that I had to deal with that I probably shouldn't have to deal with, or like somebody doing something wrong or some corporate behind the scenes. You ever seen the Founder?
McDonald's.
I told you that last time, right?
Yeah, I watched it. I watched that movie like the next day. That shit is dope.
Bro,
I look at McDonald's differently ever since.
that is real life.
Yeah,
whenever
it is.
Whenever somebody pissed me off, like I got morals, principles, and values that I won't sacrifice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
you know, like it's that's real, right? And
right.
they don't belong in the game that you in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they don't belong because that's the thing that's gonna be like, oh man, like bro, I'm gonna be honest, like people are afraid of me.
Yeah.
But I'm the most approachable, help you, don't like, you know what I'm saying? Just do good business.
Right.
Bro, if I was them dudes, I would have killed that man.
Yeah. Real shit.
Everything they own from underneath of them.
Real shit though.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, but that's really the game that we in. When it comes to this corporate stuff, that's really the game that we are in. And it's so crazy because I told you I don't speak corporate, bro. I have to take my phone and I be having to call and send people messages like, yo, did he really just say this? I would smack the shit. like my mind be like, yo. And then I'm like typing and I'll be in the middle of a club, in the middle of the bar, and they just be looking at me like, what they done did to you now? Because I'm focused. Like, I'm typing this message, and I'm trying to make sure I articulate it right, but I'm gonna let you know I'm also not playing with you. You know what I'm saying? And it's just one of those things that go on because I don't really know how to move in a different way. You know, you either gonna like me or you don't. And the way that I look, I think every company can come to the party.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because in the midst of what I do, like, bro, this shit, it's gonna turn into a consulting business. Right? Like I've turned into a consultant of a sort. And now it's like, okay, cool. I don't even know I didn't even know I was about to be a consultant.
Yeah.
Like what? Like, bro, I got companies, owners of companies calling me, asking me my opinion.
Yeah.
Yo, what you think about this shit? Nah, I wouldn't do that. I would do this.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go do it. Like, holy hell. Like, just imagine. Like, end of the day, I'm just a guy from the hood. I would use another word, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just a guy from the hood. But every time this happens, I sit back and I just be like, yo, this is crazy. You know what I mean? Like, and under the midst of this, what I told y'all before, I don't have my own product. I told y'all need to get y'all. That's the thing that gets y'all to the top is getting your own product, creating something substantial of value. Ownership is the next piece.
Working on that right now. It's in the process, man. I got something sitting next to me.
Ownership is the next piece.
Yeah.
And that's for you. That's for me. That's for all of us.
Yeah.
You know, because at the end of the day, bro, we getting breadcrumbs and people complaining about we getting breadcrumbs.
Right.
Like, bro, we getting breadcrumbs.
Right. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Like, I watch some of the stuff or read some of the shit that people say in your comments, and I'll just go through and just scroll and read. Like, it's funny that, and then just some, like the Waldo dude and all that shit. Like, I don't understand it. Like, no matter, you have helped every single person in this business along the way. You ain't never denied nobody nothing. I can say that much. You know what I mean? And just like from seeing you out there in that cold working and putting up them videos, and I remember being up fucking 3-4 in the morning, Stan Banks is live, and you out there freezing, still working. You know, like I've been around for a minute, but like I want to make a segue to this question right here because it kind of comes off of what you were just talking about. James, patting that Stan, how do you feel when people indirectly use your content for clickbait to increase their views?
Man, it come with the territory. I gotta understand, right? Like, so what I said earlier was like, one day it's gonna become too big, right? Mm-hmm. And what I would say is they not wrong, right? Like they might not be wrong about whatever it is their opinion is because that's from their experience, right? Mm-hmm. So I got on a live and I said, yo, bro, I don't disagree with you. You're right. So just make the content. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, like, I'm not out to go attack any company, right? Like, I've tried a bunch of DTF companies, a bunch of small people in them houses trying to figure it out and make a way. I've had conversations with people who had DTF products, and I told them, here's your problem. I sat on the phone with her for 45 minutes. One of the dudes from Hawaii. bro, here's your problem. You need to fix X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? And then come back to me because I understand the scope of it. So how do I feel about it? I get, at the end of the day, like, bro, I don't sit behind the internet. Call me right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, say
I
what
didn't
you guys
see you.
say. Stand on it. I don't care if it's a YouTuber or not a YouTuber. But
Right.
then you got what I tell you, you got to put it in perspective, bro. You complaining about stuff, bro. You want to be where I am. Just put the work in. And matter of fact, I'll help you.
Yeah.
But you're not going to keep disrespecting me, and then I'm not going to, you know what I mean? Like, I can't walk that line.
Right.
Because when I see you in person and you smile at me, I don't know what I might do. I'm a better person now than I was before. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm going to tell you straight up. I'm going to call you all types of names in your face. And whichever way you want to take that and go with it, I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I say I'm not friendly. I love everybody. I approach everybody with respect, but if we in front of each other, I ain't gonna touch nobody, I ain't gonna do nothing. But I'm not gonna smile in your face and say something different behind your back. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna let you talk about nobody else that in my face that I'm cool with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I jumped on live with one of them dudes and I'm like, bro, we not about to talk about everybody else. You want to talk about that man? Approach that man. I'm right here in front of you right now. You say what you gotta say. You know what I mean? So they gonna do what they do. But that's them being a YouTuber. That's them being exactly what they complain about, right? Like, oh, you being TMZ. They being TMZ. You know what I'm saying? So one of the videos I was in not Nebraska. I was in Colorado, right? And mind you, I'm there to make DTG content. I was there for less than literally probably 24 hours, and I was going on another plane, right? Like, so we filming, and things are going on while we filming DTG. We doing like 4 or 5 DTG videos. Another dude in the back printing. He's supposed to be trying to line a job up, print, whatever the case is. So every once in a while, the dude would run into a problem. Boom, boom, boom. And basically, they was working on a job before I got there. They working on a job while I got there. So throughout the process, a lot of stuff went wrong. So I make a video saying, yo, this is exactly why, bro. This happens in real life with screen print. Like, all these problems we ran into, they happen. And so down to the last night, what happened was I figured out that the films that they printed weren't aligned right. They didn't line up right, which is why the job wouldn't line up right. So then we called it a night, whatever the case is. The next morning, I'm ready to go to the plane. We went in. We had to film one more DTG video. I put up my sign on this wall, and then I made that video where I was talking about the problems that you can run into, the nightmares, screen print nightmares. I never touched a computer for artwork. I never touched the films until the last little bit of like, bro, this joint is not lining up. One screen too high, one screen too low. And then they had to reprint one of the actual films, which was underbase. So then it comes out in the video, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. Anybody should be able to line it up and yada yada time, bro. Like, bro, I had zero focus, bro. I was in there taking pictures of the $30,000 dog in that joint. I'm like trying to convince somebody to take care of this $30,000 dog so I can get so he can make puppies. You know what I'm saying? Like, you being TMZ because you speaking on somebody took a picture of somebody seen something and you speaking on X, Y, and Z, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, but in all honesty, man, I find a lot of small YouTubers and they always say this line. I messaged this person and he didn't respond. And I said, I always message. That's how I found my man Sean from SC Shirts. I said, bro, you got no fucking idea what you talking about right now. Because at some point, it's easy when you got, you know what I'm saying? I always used to say it on my lives, bro. I said, one day I'm not going to be able to answer all your people, right? Like, it's easy when you got 2,000.
Yeah.
It's easy when you got 20,000.
Yeah.
But right now, my DMs say 99 plus.
Yeah.
And I would love to get through, and one day I'm going to clear them back down to 0. I was excited the last time it was on 99. I got it to 0. But one day it's going to be too big. I got kids. I got family. I got my own business to run. I'm making content. And that's where I started doing a question every day. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, there's no way. I can't help 100,000 people. I can't help 1 million people, one person at a time. I'm going to die.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's kind of where it is. Anyway. So, yeah, man, I don't care. Say what you want about me, but say it to my face.
Right.
Say my name. You know what I mean? Like, don't, you know what I mean? I want a snake. I want to see a snake. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what people's views or opinion. We can disagree. I'm fine with that.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, you a snake, be a snake, right? Just stand in front of me. The worst thing is a snake that's walking next to you, and you can't see their intentions, and they got some other intentions behind you. Because I'm gonna tell you straight up, like, bro, people around me take, bro, like growing up now, if I don't mess with you, I'm gonna tell you straight up. You put your hand out to shake my hand, I'm like, bro, I don't F with you. Like, you can feel how you want to feel after that, or you can do what you want to do after that. But that's just how it rolls.
Right.
So what's up with you, man? What's next for you? Which way you going?
I got this printer, man. I was actually, my people gifted me a screen print business. Basically, they got me the forehead press, all the screens, all the squeegees, computer, printer, everything, and it's sitting in my garage because I don't have a space. I gotta make space for it. But the printer they gave me was an Artisan 1430, which can be converted to DTF. So I'm gonna spend a little bit of money it take to convert it and see how I like that.
And right now it's for printing films.
Yeah.
Leave it for printing films.
Yeah.
Leave it for printing films. That's a great film printer. And if they gave it to you already with all black cartridges, all leave it. If you want to buy a DTF printer, go buy something that is highly recommended as a DTF printer. That's what I would do. You know,
Makes sense.
One of the ones you can probably find, which is the one I'm probably going to find when it's my time, if I ever get a minute to sit my head down to get one, is the 3880.
Oh, the Epson.
Because you gotta find it used, but you don't have to. It's already got the 6 spots. You already, everything's ready to go. You just have to flush and swap the inks out. That's my understanding. The P600, P800s are a problem to maintain. There is a new US based ink made for Epson print heads out right now. Early in the stages, like it's really early with DTF. Not saying don't do it, but I would go buy and just go get another printer, bro. That printer's already ready to go for what is already intended to do. And that's print films. When you get the space, the time to do that screen printing, it'll be ready to rock for you, print your films out. Either way, then at that point, then you have to go buy another printer for that.
Right. True.
You know what I'm saying? But you can, because most of these printers for DTF are all used anyway. You gotta find a used printer at this point. So you might as well just go buy a used printer for that.
Makes sense.
That's my advice. That's what I would do.
I accept that too. It makes sense though, man. So as far as where I'm headed, I like to do these lives, man. This is what I like. I enjoy sitting here talking to people, man, whether big or small, and being able to just give somebody a platform. So this is like big in my future. This is the direction I want to head. Outside of making t-shirts, I ain't about to turn down nobody t-shirt money, but I enjoy part of it right now. One day I'll get there though.
You grow, man. You grow. You never know where you go. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know which direction. Like, bro, I done went so many ways I never thought I'd be going. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like, I don't even have time to print.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, I don't have the time to print where I'm at right now and what I'm doing. A whole nother separate business. You know what I'm saying? And shit, before I started doing shirts, it wasn't even my intention. I was just trying to promote my photography business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I'm a hustler first. Forget being the best printer. Like, being the best printer in the world get me working for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that ain't what I'm interested in. You know what I mean? I don't want to screen print nothing more than 2 colors. That's just my personal opinion. It takes too much time, and I can be done faster. You know what I'm saying? And I can make sure I make a little bit less money because the ink costs. But my time is the most important thing there is. The thing that is not attractive about DTF to me is 7 to 10 minutes per transfer. Just though it takes me back to vinyl. Now I don't think nothing's wrong with vinyl, but it's just those are just things that I don't really like weigh the pros and cons based on the lifestyle. Now, like where I'm at now, I got to teach somebody else how to do something.
Right.
Bro, I can have somebody pressing super color in 30 minutes perfectly.
Right.
You know, and it's more
Right.
so about lining the shirt up right. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm gonna spend the 30 minutes doing, is like how to make sure it's straight, test it. I'm going behind you, check it, whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? But my neck labels and sleeve prints, I train my daughter in 5 minutes.
Yeah. And you get those on from John, right? Top Transfers?
I get mine from Supercolor.
Oh, you do? Okay. Yeah.
It's coming. I'm trying to, you know what I mean? It's just one of those things in the pipeline. But John does do them. I did use them. Now I get them from Supercolor. You know, bro, you don't understand that not ganging is a fucking blessing, bro. Cutting them transfers up.
Yeah.
And then keeping them stocked after you cut them. And then, like, it's easy for the first few. And then you get down the sheets. It's like, whoa, it's a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
And, bro, you know, because I didn't agree with not ganging.
Yeah.
But now I see the benefit, because I think about all of the cutting them white transfer sheets different ways and trying to line that stuff up. Crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you gotta pick and choose, but I ain't saying ganging ain't coming, but I ain't looking forward to it no more.
Right. Yeah, like I said, man, I still have yet to use Supercolor. I just started doing Mike
put an order in. Put an order in.
All right.
Make something, put an order in. It's done deal.
Right on.
You formulate your own opinion. I don't care if you don't like it.
Nah, I mean, I ain't never heard nothing bad about it from even the people that go in with a bad opinion on Supercolor. They come out with a good one. I've never heard nothing bad about it. You know what I mean?
You know it's some bull when you like, I'm not hating on nobody, but I'm not hating knock to nobody, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro.
I just never used it because I was only like a one color. I wanted a black t-shirt with some white print or a red print. And I just started getting into the colors, and that's kind of Mike T's pushed me in the direction of the color. So now the stuff
works for you.
Yeah.
You do what works for you. Like, that's the most important thing. I just told you, bro. I really don't want to line up two colors of screen print. Like, I do too, but anything more than that, I'm outsourcing it because I don't even want to do it.
Yeah.
I don't want to hit this color twice, flip it, hit that color twice, flip it, hit that color. I just don't want to do it. I don't want to underbase and do it. Like, you know, and I had to learn what I wanted to do and didn't want to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and throughout the process of that, you figure out, like, that's like figuring out what your ideal customer is. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I think one day I had to do, he asked me for a rest in peace shirt or something like that and a mask. And then the next day, and he wanted me to meet him at like 11 o'clock. Bro, I said, I need $50 just to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, my man told me, it's like, I think it's called the law of diminishing returns. It's like it costs a certain amount to even get you out, even get you going in that direction.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So then he called me the next morning and was like, bro, I need another mask. I said, bro, I really don't want to charge you $50 for a mask. You know, I just need a mask for my mom. I said, bro, like, if I come and do this mask right now, you already had me out till 12, bro. You're going to have to pay me $50 for this mask, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even mean it rude or disrespect me on the weekend or whatever the case is, but you just start to figure out who's your customer, what's not your customer, what type of stuff you want to be doing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us don't got business hours. We do shit all night, all day.
Right.
I've been there, done that. But now I'm glad to get off and not have to be at the shop at nighttime. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like getting up and going and being in there when it's dark. You know what I mean? Like, but you seen it. You seen it, bro. And I think at the time I was doing, I used to be sleeping in the shop. Like, I don't leave. You know what I'm saying? My kids were spending time with me at the shop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we just work in certain ways, but then you start to understand, right? It's a reason why companies charge whatever the price is that they charge, and I should be charging the same thing. It's a reason why they got store hours. You know what I'm saying? If you never leave to go to work, you never get off work. That was a quote somebody told me. Like, all of these things that take place throughout the growth of your business and all of that stuff is going to take a toll on you. You're going to figure out, bro, I need to be doing X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? I need to be doing transfers. I need to be doing that. And you may love getting the screen print and love it. More power to
Yeah.
you. But what I do know is that when you get deep in the screen printing and cleaning up and all of that stuff, you lose other pieces of what you're doing, the sales.
Yeah,
You
I already
lose that.
know. I already
You know
know.
what I mean?
I already know. I went to college, and it was one of my classes in college, so I do know that much. I remember all that, but I don't remember much about it. So somebody asked a good question. I can't see the name because it's in the squad. I don't see it up here, but
Cool.
they asked, when you give all the insight to your world, do you get tired of repeat questions, or have you come to a point where you just understand?
So I try to make things like that's where my books came from, right? Like that's where this came from and that came from. But ultimately for me, like, you know, when you become a YouTuber, when you start putting content out, like this is what you signed up for. You know, and I did used to get frustrated, but now I got to the point like, listen, you know, I never know. Like right now, a lot of people find me on Instagram. They don't even know I'm on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Mm-hmm.
I'll direct them where I need them to go, right? And so I don't get frustrated, you know what I'm saying, with the same question because I signed up for this. You know what I'm saying? You come to me or you come to somebody like myself to get questions, you know, to get answers, and I never know what video is the first. People I don't even know I ever screen printed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I had to, like, bro, I was really screen printing. I got on live. I haven't been on live for a while, and then I finally got back on live, and dude was like, "Oh snap, bro, you really do this?" I'm like, "Yeah, you like things change, but you don't." You know what I'm saying? So I can't. When he said that, I stopped printing shirts, and I was like, "Let me explain this to you, bro. Like, let me give you the full live rundown." But basically, what I'm saying is, you know, this is what I signed up to do at this point. You know what I mean? So I can't get mad at somebody I don't know when it's their first video watching. No question, stupid question. So that's kind of where like the books come from, where a collection of like how to price and what to charge.
Mm-hmm.
But then most of the time, bro, I think either people get mad at me or not, because sometimes I ask questions back because I want people to answer their own questions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I coach football, so we never want to tell a kid in football, this is what you're going to do, right? Because when the shit hits the fan, you got to make a decision on your own. So I'll be like, well, how much should I charge for a one color shirt and a one color front, two color back? Well, how many shirts is it? You know, how much does it cost you to make it? How much this? How much is the shirt? And I'll start asking them 50 questions back. Like if I got the time, whatever the case is, I never just start out and answer the question. You know what I mean? So like, because what happens then is like I give that person everything to think about. And now the next time they're not coming back to me. So what does piss me off is if I talk to you today, man, you had this conversation right now about whatever, how to become a better YouTuber, right? And then 6 months from now, you come back and you have done nothing.
Right.
And I'm not saying,
right.
and you ask me the same questions.
Right.
And I'm not even saying you got to do what I tell you to do. But bro, just go do something, right? Like, go do something. You know what I mean? Like, that's the only thing that would like piss me off. Like, bro, I'm not about to have this conversation 4, 5, 6 times. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that makes me mad at this point. Is like, bro, I just want to see you do something. I don't care. If I say don't screen print and you bought a press and you ask me a question about screen printing, I'm not going to be the guy to be like, bro, I told you don't buy that shit. I'm like, bro, you got to do X, Y, and Z. Now go figure it out. And I probably did. I'm still going to remind you, bro, I told you that was not the best thing for what you were trying to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I want everybody to stop asking what's the best printer, what's the best this. Bro, it's so much shit out here. There's so much stuff that I didn't even know. Bro, I didn't know about DTF 3 months ago. I didn't even know what it was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's so much new stuff. It's always something new. But you start to look at what your output is going to be. What's the end result? And then what's going to get you the best results to get you that end result, right? And then how much money do you have to invest? All these other questions, but always look at the end result. I don't know what the best printer is.
I see this comment though. Stan Michael Franklin says, "Stan, you don't let me down. Every time you come on, I learn some new stuff. Priceless."
Appreciate that, man. I'm here to help, man. I'm here to help.
You know, like as much as you post, and you post a lot, you do a lot of lives, but there's always value. You know, I watch pretty much everything you put out, unless I go into them days where I don't watch YouTube for a week at a time or something.
Need that.
I watch 95% of what you put out. I don't always comment, but I always hit the like button and I always pay attention to what you got to say. you know, because there's always something new, man. Whether it's, even if it's something that I may know myself and you just recap on it in your way, it's always some helpful information there.
No
And
doubt,
all the
man.
stuff
Appreciate
you
that.
do, man.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
But like I say, man, it's you to, like, you've influenced this industry, man, and to see from them early videos and to where you've come, like it's crazy. Like, and then you were saying just a minute ago that people don't even know you from YouTube; they just know you from Instagram. That's hella hard to believe. You know what I mean? Like, because
Bro, yo, it's crazy because I had to think about this like one day, right? First off, like looking back and where I am right now, bro, it gives me chills. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
you know, you like, bro, I'm not supposed to be doing this. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like at some point and throughout the past, somebody like, well, what is, you know, Rum and them asked me, you know, at Supercolor, like, what is your why? Like, why are you doing it? What's your outcome? You know what I'm saying? These are things that, you know, you put yourself around, people start to look at what you do and start to add to you, right? Like give you things to think about. And I'm like, bro, I want to be the face of the industry. They like, why? I was like, because I'm not supposed to be that. like
yeah.
that's my legit answer. I'm not supposed to be doing this, right? And they're like, well, why do you think you're not supposed to be doing this? I'm like, bro, you come from where I come from, and like, bro, 4 years of YouTube, and you know, I've been printing since 2011 officially. Started in 2009, but like, I'm not supposed to be doing what I'm doing right now, and I'm a self-proclaimed industry expert. You know what I'm saying? Like, no industry standards, no formal education. I'm just telling people what I did, and I'm still learning throughout the process, right? Like everything I do, I don't know everything, but I'm out to learn, or I'm out to bring people on who know a little bit more about something so I can learn, I can figure it out, whatever the case is. But when you think about stuff like this, bro, like these are not goals that I set coming into this game. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like, you know, it gives me chills to think about, like, yeah, I had to look at this. Somebody was like, I was like, yeah, I got a YouTube channel. How'd you find me?
Right.
Like, I just found you on Instagram. I'm like,
right.
Oh, that's why you don't know nothing. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Okay, cool. So that shifted my whole mindset. But if I never asked that person, if I ignored that person for asking a quote unquote stupid question or something like that, but it changed my perspectives to understand. So that's when my bio started to change. Right? Like this is where, like, okay, well, where do I start to learn? All right, go to my YouTube channel. Watch all of that. Then come back with very, very specific questions. I get questions, their DMs like, how can I start? Or how can I do what you do? Or I got a weird one time, like, can I get on? I'm like, bro, what? Get on what? What you do? What is it that I do? Didn't even know. Like they didn't even know. I'm like, oh man. So, you know, I said that to say, like, the same thing. Never know when somebody's first video is. You never know. And now it's like with that case, I had to repurpose my whole energy. Is like, oh snap. Now I gotta look at my Instagram and see if I'm got a clear message on what it is that I do. You know what I'm saying? And now I gotta make sure that if somebody's just finding me, where do I send them to? So I'm gonna be working on courses and things like that. That's gonna be my first product, is my own courses about, you know, just different pieces. But bro, I don't want to charge people. I really don't want to charge people. Like my intention was always from the very beginning is like, bro, the people need it. Get the people the information. Make the companies pay you. They got money. Like they got money to pay people. So why would I charge you? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I charge you $1,000? Because it's probably worth more if I told you I'm gonna teach you how to make however much money you making right now a month, and I want to have $1,000 class. Most people be like, nah, that's too much. Bro, I'm about to, for $1,000, bro, I'm going to teach you how to make $1,000 at least every month for the rest of your life if you want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, but our mindset is different. So I always set out to be like, nah, bro, I don't even want to charge the people. You know what I'm saying? So first thing is like my books. You can find all that information on YouTube. It's up to you to go find it. You want the shortcut, the book? Here's the book. You know what I'm saying? And that was like kind of like my approach.
I got a good question for you from over here. I don't know. I can't see it. I think it's changed, but it says, Stan, with all the people you have met throughout your journey, who was your biggest influence? That's actually damn good question.
First off, man, my influences is like people that y'all don't even never know, right? Like my coaches and stuff like that, man. Like I called my I was in a meeting yesterday, right? And this is like a meeting, and mind you, I'm sitting in a room with probably outside of the president of the company, right? New people. I'm sitting in the room with maybe a salary worth probably close to $250,000, maybe $300,000 in salary.
Yeah.
4 people.
Yeah.
Right. So they all eating for real.
Yeah.
Right. Like,
yeah.
So I'm sitting in there and I'm getting pissed off, bro. And I'm just like, yo, in my mind, goes back to when I was coaching football, bro. I would sit in the room in the meeting of the coaches and I would snap. I would jump on the table like, yo, this kid effing sucks. Why we even watch this kid? You don't know what you're doing. I would tell all the coaches. And here I am, like, I'm the youngest coach on the staff, like year 1. And I'm just, my old head sat me down. He was like, bro, everything you saying is completely right. But your delivery is all wrong. Like, your delivery is all wrong. It's like, what you saying, it don't even matter because of your delivery. So I sat in this meeting and I just was like, so I got off the phone. I got out the meeting. I had to call my old head and be like, yo, I had to say thank you, man. Because I was sitting in this meeting, man. It took me all the way back to Cheney. When we coached in the room, I was ready to jump on the table and cuss everybody in the room out. I don't care who it is. I'm ready to cuss everybody out. And if you fire me, I don't even care because I don't do this for money. I just make money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
excuse me.
So that's first. But people in the industry that I met, man, probably my biggest influence right now is Rum from Supercolor, man. Like, I talk to him so much. And like, and any idea that I ever had, as a person that's going to add 10 times on top of it.
Right.
And a genuine person. And I think where what hit off so well is that, like, you know, my mission is to help people and their mission is to help people too. So it just works out, right? Like Rum and Mike from Supercolor, great dudes. I can't forget Lou. Like, me and Lou didn't see eye to eye when it came to business, but I learned a ton of things from him. You know what I'm saying? Victor, like, bro, when I go to companies, I don't even be talking about products. Like, I be trying to talk about, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the stuff that they know, you know what I'm saying? And how do I get to that point? So I would say Ron would be the main person, you know, at this point right now where I'm at, but it comes in stages. I learned a lot from a lot of people, like Uncle Rodney, my man from LA. That's who I stayed with the first time I went. When I had $500 left and I stayed at his crib and I didn't know who he was. It's like, I could get a hotel room. I'm gonna go home really, really broke, but you know what I'm saying? But, you know, bro, I take so much from people big and small, influencers that I learned from. Probably the most impactful influencer that I talked to and that I learned from is probably Charles, man. Charles, learned a lot from Charles, just off of like just some other directional stuff. I learned a lot from the guys from Circle. They came in, you know what I mean? I learned from everybody, man. Like, you know, when I get in the room, I talk a lot right here. I get in the room, I'm really quiet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, I pay close attention to everything, demeanor, to what people are saying, what they focused on. You know what I'm saying? And I always been that way. You know what I mean? Like, like if I really had it my way, I would be behind the scenes on somebody else's YouTube channel. As long as I get the money that I deserve, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
right.
I learned a lot from every last company on my partner list, man. I learned from, even if it's like things not to do.
Right. And then before you move on, he said Charles again, man. That's T-shirt millionaires, man. Shout out T-shirt millionaires. Maybe Stan can hook us up where we can bring him in to talk about his journey. He's got a hell of a journey, hell of a marketer.
I'll do it tomorrow. I'll take care of it. I ain't gonna tell you right now. You know, it's 1 a.m. on the East Coast.
Yeah.
I be having to be mindful now, like time zones and stuff. But now I try to make that happen for you tomorrow.
Right on. Appreciate that.
Now, I'll make that happen for y'all tomorrow.
Right on. Appreciate
whatever y'all want to do it.
Okay. Man, my wife is trapped in her nail shop behind me, so I'm gonna have to get off of here and let her out.
Yeah, all right, man.
Trying not to move, so we gonna have to bring this to an end, man. I'd love to have you back on again and just chop it with you, though, Stan.
Hey, man, you watch DJ Vlad?
Yo.
Boosie irregular, man. I'm here.
Right on. Right on. Right on. Appreciate you, man.
All right, good fella.
Appreciate all y'all out there for rocking with us. And
Put your super color order in, and the 2 people who won, I already told you what to do.
okay.
And you put yours in, let me know.
Okay, right on. Appreciate you.
All right, peace out.
All right, later. Y'all have a good night.